Hello, welcome back. I'm, of course, Statman Dave, joined today by Will Brazier. Go and check him out on Twitter, at Will Brazier.
That's the one, Dave.
That is the one. Today we're going to be watching the Manchester United versus Valencia game. A huge game for Mourinho, for Pogba, for all of the lads. But, of course, this stream in partnership with Draftkings.
Great app.
We bloody love Draftkings,
I
don't
actually
we?
do love it. No need for promotion. I love it, Dave.
No need for promotion on the stream today. Of course, we are... let's move over a little bit, Will. I think you're a little bit crowded. We're crowding you out, like Valencia's midfield later on. But today we are giving away a brand new games console and a brand new football game in 2019. Will, name me some football games in 2019.
Straight off the top of my head, FIFA.
Okay, Pro Evolution Soccer could be another one.
Yeah, Actual Soccer 3, I don't know if it's still going.
You see, all the games there. What about games consoles?
N64s, Xbox Ones, PS4s.
Yeah, you see, that's exactly what you guys can win to one lucky person, of course, via Draftkings. The link is in the description below. We're going to quickly read through some rules and games. So the new season is well and truly underway. And I'm sure, like me, you guys love watching football and you're huge fantasy football fans. If you want to check out daily fantasy football, of course, Draftkings in the link in the description below. We've got an exclusive offer at the moment. If you sign up and deposit $5 right now, you get into the competition for free. That is to win that games call that Will was talking about before and a copy of a football game from 2019. I've got a partnership with Draftkings, and of course we've got a lot of football contests coming up. There'll be massive prizes, and of course, over $5 billion have been won in the past. Terms and conditions do apply. Over 18, gamble responsible, all the good stuff. Only 18s only, I've already mentioned that. And without further ado, let's maybe talk about the teams for the game today. Manchester United versus the mighty Valencia. Lost Chi. Hey, Lost Chi. They call it, aren't they? Lost Chi? Lost Chi's one of the nicknames.
I thought you were talking about yourself.
No.
You're in a car. Lost your Chi.
Lost my absolute Chi. But Man United setting up in a 4-3-3. David De Gea in goal. Eric Bailly, Chris Smalling, Luke Shaw, Valencia, Pogba, Fellaini, Matic, Rashford, Lukaku, Alexis Sanchez. What do you make of that?
Outsider looking in, is Fellaini becoming one of your most important players? Seems to be
the main guy at the moment. Fred doesn't seem to have a sniff when they're all fit. Matic's suspensions kept him out of the Premier League games. Now he's back. Matic, Fellaini, Pogba. And then will that allow Pogba to play in that sort of cam role, or will he still be? You definitely hope so. You'd hope for him that moving from that central midfield position to drift into number 10, allow Marouane Fellaini and Matic, who have got quite a good relationship in a defensive sense together, to join Marcus Rashford. Sanchez, who was dropped at the weekend, very upset about that apparently, and Romelu Lukaku. In terms of Valencia, Lost Chi, let's go through that. I expect it to be a 4-4-2. This may be a little bit... there's a little bit of slight changes. Maybe it's a 4-3-3 Brazilian style, back in the day, or maybe France at the World Cup with Guedes stays very, very high on that left wing. Rodrigo through the middle. Batshuayi, everyone in the Premier League knows, ex-Chelsea. The midfield four, I reckon, will be obviously Guedes on the left. It'll be Kondogbia, Coquelin, another Premier League legend. Parejo, maybe playing on the right-hand side. Panici at the back. Gabriel, Ezekiel Garay, Gaia and Neto, ex-Juventus. Nice. So who am I looking out for here? Who am I... So obviously there's a few ex-Premier Leagues in there, but who, number 19? Yeah, I think Rodrigo's been really good and was linked with a move to Real Madrid in the summer. Very sort of coming on. He used to play for Bolton at one point in his career. Did he? There's a lot of players so Coquelin ex-Arsenal, Gabriel ex-Arsenal. But yeah, he used to play for Bolton back in the day, of course. But he's becoming a really good sort of false nine player that's good at operating in the sort of in between the lines, gets shots away. But Guedes is the guy. Is it? Number 7, signed from PSG. Oh yeah, in the summer for a lot of money. Kondogbia as well, someone that you want to look out for. Physical, strong, all the good stuff. But I reckon it's time for a bit of Draftkings. Yes, mate. Because we've set our teams out again. You want to join the league, you can win a games console and a football game from 2019. But I've been running the numbers today. Have you? Yeah, I want to win. Oh mate, I want to bloody win. You know what I mean? Last time, I'm well up for it. Exactly, we're all up for Draftkings on the Statman Dave YouTube channel. So again, the Statman Dave Invitational League. Oh, sorry, the exclusive Champions League contest. There's 36 of you already in there. Stop what you're doing right now. Stop. Get your phone. Click the link in the description below, and then you could join us to win a games console. That's pretty good. Can I have some Draftkings advice then? Yes, go on. Does that mean he's not playing? Yes, so El Shahawi you're going to have to remove and sign somebody else up into your Draftkings team. That's a premium one. But in terms of my team, I've gone with... I've gone with a lot of goal scorers today. I've gone with goal scorers and guys that are going to win the ball back and maybe do some stuff. So you had in Dzeko, Lewandowski, Toni Kroos, Rafa from Benfica, who in fact scored 2 at the weekend, Nacho, Pinini, how do we say this one? Piccinini? We don't know. Anyway, we've got the Valencia fullback, David De Gea, and Moussa Dembele.
Oh, nice, yes.
Freshly
moved to Lyon.
Freshly moved to Lyon, and his debut scored twice.
Did he?
So I've gone with goal scorer, goal scorer, goal scorer, goal scorer. I'm signing Gary up for today, so I win the DraftKings. But if you want to get involved, link in the description below, of course. Gamble aware, be responsible, over 18s, all that good stuff. Will?
I'm frantically changing my team.
We've done some stuff. Do you need some help in terms of two forwards?
I'll put Lukaku on. I'm just a bit confused and lost at the moment, Dave.
In life?
Yeah, a bit life. I might go. Hang on, let me go. Benzema or Lukaku. You don't want me to win those.
You see, I'd probably go Lukaku maybe, but then Benzema may. Real Madrid a bit out of form in the last few games. Of course, drawing with Atletico and losing a game before against Sevilla 3-0.
I don't know what to do. Right, I'm going to go Lukaku and then Ribery. Is he still doing bits?
You see, I think Edin Dzeko's a good shout.
Yeah.
They're playing away against Victoria Pilsen.
Oh, right.
I think, in DraftKings, of course, you do get points for your tackles, you get points for your assists, but goals, very, very important. So I've gone with a lot of goal scorers today in the game. And we are, of course, watching Hoffenheim versus Manchester City as well. Hoffenheim 1, Manchester City 0. A good early goal from Hoffenheim inside 1 minute, and then there was a response from Manchester City. A boo! They say in the comments. Get into the comments, guys. Are you enjoying the football? There's some people that are sending some spam in there, guys, so make sure we're looking out for the spam. I'm talking to you, Cameron. Excuse me, don't you? This is.
What are these spammers here?
They're absolutely spamming all sorts of rubbish. Apparently, so we can actually play this live.
Say in the comments.
Oh god. So it's Piccini. Good work, Ben. Piccini. That is of course the Valencia right back. Who David Garrido, who I met today, had a coffee with him today. One to watch.
Did you meet him?
Yeah, David Garrido's a Valencia fan, you know.
I was supposed to do a panel with him, but
he's a lovely bloke.
Did you Spanish football?
Yeah. I mean, David Bros, that type of thing. Yeah, he was saying he was one to watch in a game. But yeah, get into the comments, guys. Who have you picked in your team for today? What's going down? All the good stuff. Cameron, you are looking to collect a P45 tomorrow morning if you continue with this negative attitude. Have you gone with someone?
Yeah, I've picked. Just need to pick.
Frenzy, maybe.
Yeah, utility man. So I've got Lewandowski up top. Rafa,
yes,
not Benitez.
Oh, nice.
And then what I'd like last time was learning so much about midfield players and what DraftKings allows you to do. Your Kantes, your Milners, they get recognised.
Your absolute
got
guys.
Tony Cruz, Thiago Alcantara, and Luke Shaw, Valencia, Carlo Navas, and Florenzi.
So Rafa, have you got anyone else that we could pick that's better than Rafa?
Oh, right.
Rafa's a bit of a gamble. I'm going to be honest with you.
Who is Rafa?
So Benfica lad.
He's Benfica.
Yeah, he's Benfica. Is there anyone else we can pick that's?
I've got 5,800.
Oh, you're so close to getting Moussa Dembele. Moussa Dembele is 6.
Hang on, let me do some. I'll come back to you there, Dave. Might do some changing around.
We've got some breaking news as well. Dybala hat-trick now. Dybala to Manchester United all over the comments. Dybala hat-trick, absolutely beautiful. There's a lot of chat in the comments. Good stuff. Keep it going. Keep your little debates. Zinedine Zidane in, Zinedine Zidane out. Fellaini or Coquelin?
For me, Fellaini.
Got to be my
natural goal scorer.
We're also doing a Q&A on Instagram over the half-time period, so we'll set that up and get all your questions in on Instagram at Statman Dave. But DraftKings, who have you gone?
Lewandowski up top, followed by Moussa Dembele. Scored 2 at the weekend. I'm reliably informed. Thiago Alcantara, Tony Cruz, Luke Shaw, Antonio Valencia, Carlo Navas, and then Grimaldo.
Nice.
Football manager.
Lovely. Football manager legend, FIFA legend, all the types of legends.
Oh, Christ.
What are you saying about this as well? Manchester City, 2 games played, they could be on a single point.
Well, I mean, if this was the Premier League and Mourinho's under pressure, surely Champions League form. Where's Pep out? Surely.
Yeah,
he's just scored.
Oliver Baumann there, sliding across the goal, catching an Aguero header. There was a big chance there, though, getting down the left-hand side. I think it may have been through Bernardo Silva. Technically wonderful. But, you know what? The thing that City need to do, right, after last season's Premier League, and how they won that at such a pace, surely the Champions League has got to be where they're doing it. And they've got an easy group.
I thought so, especially that Lyon game where they they didn't show up at all. And then going 1-0 down after 60 seconds. But like Hoffenheim, obviously they got Champions League qualification. Knocked out Liverpool. Are they on the rise? Could they
definitely are. Yeah, they will do. I think Leipzig and Hoffenheim will eventually challenge. The bad thing about Nagelsmann is he's moving to Leipzig, so Hoffenheim's edge with the manager will drop, and they'll have to get someone else good in. And again, we're looking at the stats right in front of you.
3 shots, 2 on target, 1 big chance, 1 goal in terms of for Hoffenheim. City dominating the ball. Vincent Kompany on the ball. That's good though. That's what you want. If you play Man City and you see Kompany and Otamendi completing the most passes, you're a happy man.
So the wrong players have got possession, basically.
Yeah, basically that. You know, you saw that for Liverpool at the weekend where Leroy Sané in at goal, keeper comes out. That could be a penalty.
Is he booking him for diving?
No. That could be an absolute yellow card for Leroy Sané. The absolute flop in the penalty area there.
He's caught him, I thought.
Ooh, that's a penalty. No diving there. But yeah, that's what you want to see. You want to see, your centre-halves having the ball like Liverpool at the weekend. Joe Gomez and Virgil van Dijk had the most possession in that game. That's what you don't really want. Okay. You want your players to have it. But again, you can take the stats here. David Silva's created 3 chances. Rest of the City players. Ederson, top creating chances.
Look at that.
Look at that pass.
Long ball. If you've got to go long, go long.
Go long. Go into those channels. But again, it's going to be interesting to see if Hoffenheim can hang on. Get into the comments. Will they hang on? Yes or no? Cam out is trending in the chat. I completely agree with that, James. Good stuff. Dave, sit down. I'm sat down. Interesting stuff there. Rashford will sign today. There goes my secret weapon, Dembele. That comes in from Wan.
Sorry, Wan.
We've ruined it for you. Going from Marcelo to Ramos to Young and Smalling. Interesting, of course, the big chat with Zinedine Zidane. There'll be a video hopefully going out in the next week or so on the Statman Dave YouTube channel regarding that little bit of movement. But again, all the fun. Football's good, isn't it?
Would you want him, like right now, who would you want, Mourinho or Zidane?
I think it's if it can be turned around. We're in a difficult situation where it appears that part of the squad is split. That's the big problem. When the squad's split, you've got a situation where can you get back from that?
Did you see his interview with BT just before the game?
No.
So he said that basically that some of the players had been accused of not going out there to win.
Yeah.
So he was like, well, did Ferdinand or Scholes do that? I like that because that's like proper PR tactic. I'm on the back foot. Hang on, I'll put you on the back foot.
See you later, lads. But again, it is interesting. We've just got a super chat donation from Dog Savage X, £1.99. Hello back to you. Thanks for the super chat donation, you absolute legend. That's what you got. That is what you got. Thanks for... Is that a picture of Willany as well? Beautiful stuff there. Mourinho out, Cam out, all the people out, of course. That's what we want to see in the comments. All those good stuff. Hoffenheim on the counter-attack. David Silva committing a foul. That's going to be a bad situation for them. If they let's have a look at the groups on the in terms of what's going to go down if Manchester City lose their predicament. So they got Shakhtar in that group. They're playing later on against Lyon. Right. So the first game, Hoffenheim drew.
Sterling off for Mahrez.
Ooh, interesting. That's the quality with this City bench this year, I think, that you can bring one of your best players on and then bring one of the best players from the Premier League in recent years on.
Yeah.
But at the moment, Lyon sit top with played 1 game, 3 points. Hoffenheim second with 2. Shakhtar with 1, and then Man City with 1. Great, really good group, exciting group. But if Hoffenheim grabbed the win here, now that would be good. City 0 points, Hoffenheim 4. Yeah, that would be nice. But
see, he's not much of an expert. Like looking at that group, for me, City should be walking that.
They should. I know that as an expert, they should be walking that. Yeah, 100%. Lyon are a good side. Hoffenheim are a good side. Shakhtar are a good side.
Yeah.
But they're not great sides. You see what I'm saying? Like they've all got their distinct style. They all play really good football. But are they as good as Manchester City? And have they spent the same amount of money on Manchester? Yeah. Absolutely not. Cameron, is your squeaky, buddy? Can you switch it, please? That'd be fantastic. You are great. But again, Draftkings, guys, we are giving away a games console.
Yeah.
We've spoken about games consoles before. What are games consoles? A few more examples of PS what?
PS4, Xbox Ones. Let me break down some games consoles for
just,
you.
You take it for a little bit of a
I used to work at a well-known game retailer and we sold PS1s, PS2s, PS3s, PS4s.
Oh, yeah. Which was your favourite thing to sell?
Probably PS4s, just to know that someone else is going to be having the same delight that I was as well at home.
Nice. That's good.
But yeah, PS4s, Xbox Ones if you're that way inclined. But for me, the PS4.
Yeah, the PS4 is a good one. Again, if you want to win a PS4, you may be able to do that because we're giving away a games console via, of course, Draftkings. Link in the description below. Here is my team: Edin Dzeko, Lewandowski, Toni Kroos, Rafa, Nacho, Piccini. David De Gea, Piccini. A bit of a Piccini. The camera's frozen, Cameron. Can we be a little bit more on that shit? Thank you very much, buddy. We're just frozen at the moment, guys. Do not fear, we are still here. Moussa Dembele as well up front. It's going to be interesting because I've got I've gone big.
You've gone big.
I've gone very, very big and bold. And
so what you've kept you've spent up top and
basically heavy up top, and then I've got the likes of Pincini and Nacho. Pincini's my new Italian favourite word.
I might mix up my defence actually. So I don't like having to. I like Luke Shaw at the moment, so
maybe moving around again. Draftkings, you can move your team, you can twist it up. For example, if we wanted to take out Nacho, dive in there again, and we could look at someone like an Ismaili. That could be quite a good show, actually. Very good attacking fullback. If you've not seen him, reminiscent of a Roberto Carlos, but not as good.
Bayern Munich are playing against.
Bayern Munich are up against Ajax, so that could be a good game to pick some players.
Who was Lewandowski? No, Dzeko was playing against
Victoria Pilsen. Damn it. That could be a good, good team to pick, but Pilsen would be good. Oh my Jesus! We have got another goddamn super chat in there in irrelevant Loz. Are you a Loslim? Unfortunately, not a Loslim, guys, but thanks again for the super chat, you absolute legends. The Loslims are an interesting group of people, a community that's now been built on YouTube, on Twitter. There's some good guys in there. Elliot Hackney, shout out to Elliot Hackney, is one of those guys. But yeah, I'm not part of that community.
What is it?
It's just an online community, guys.
Right, okay.
All the good stuff there. Please, Dave, give me your prediction for the game. Okay.
That's a good start.
What do you reckon? Will Brazier on Twitter, at Will Brazier. So if he gets it wrong, tweet him. Yeah. You're wrong.
I like my English teams in the Champions League as a Birmingham City fan, so I can fully get behind them. So I'm hoping, I reckon, for a 3-1 Man United.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
That's what I'm hoping for.
I've got.
What are you going for? More conservative?
Yeah, I'm slightly more conservative. I think Valencia could cause United a lot of problems with the pace they've got in behind the fullbacks, especially that left-hand side with Guedes. But I like the midfield. I quite like the balance of having both Fellaini and Matic, like that power, allowing Pogba to go. So, I'm going to go 3-2 United.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be goals. Gary is going to be scoring some goals today.
I like that. Well, it's good. We had a good stream last time I was on.
We did. We had a very, very good stream. Dave, do you think we need another proper 9 to push Lukaku more? Because Rom has no competition this season since Zlatan left. That is a very good point. Actually, let's jump back over there. Let's jump into StatZone app again, powered by StatZone. StatZone is the greatest app in the world ever made, apart from DraftKings. That's number 1. But United do have a few different options that could play through the middle, but maybe not, like as you mentioned, the traditional, your target man type player that Mourinho does like. Of course, Man United, if you've not seen their team lineups, David De Gea in goal, Bailly Smalling at centre half, Shaw, Valencia, which is interesting. There were reports that he's fallen out with him. Never listen to the reports in the media about Manchester United. It's always rubbish. Pogba, Fellaini, Matic in midfield, Rashford, Lukaku, and Sanchez in there. And we have got another super chat donation.
Same guy.
Dog Savage X with another 79p. Not saying anything. Dog, is there any questions you've got deep down inside of you that you want to ask Will Brazier?
Well, Dave, I think they want to know the secrets, the deep dark ones about you, really.
Oh, absolutely not. We keep them to after hours shows.
Oh, right. Is that another stream? Is it?
Yeah, that's another stream,
Is that like Hollyoaks after hours?
It is, yeah. It's that type of, proper absolute filth. Valencia will be playing a 4-4-2. It is set up at a 4-3-3 here. Guedes will be in the midfield 4 with Coquelin, with Kondogbia, with Dani Parejo, Batshuayi, Rodrigo up front, a back 4 of Gaia, Ezekiel Garay, Gabri, and Piccini, and then Neto in goal. X, of course, Juventus. Get some more your thoughts on Pereira not playing. Get your questions in, not your questions. Your questions. Again, it's against Leicester City, who was min, and it's a bit interesting that he's not seen the lineup. Again, in terms of United for the subs, the bench, you've got Victor Lindelof, Juan Mata, who I thought should have started today.
Honestly?
I would have played Mata, Pogba, Rashford behind Lukaku. So, again...
is that because of what Valencia have got, or just because it's actually preferred?
I think Mata is, deep down, Mata really links a lot of things down. I think that with Valencia, getting in between their 4-4-2, it's going to be how you break them. But again, Fred would have been nice to see Fred start as well. Good old Scott McTominay on the bench. Beautiful. Dave, Alex Hunter has been banging it in for Real Madrid. Do you think he'll be a good fit for Manchester United? Jacob, I think he'll be a great signing. From where he's come from, I think that's the big thing. He's got a really interesting story.
So for me, obviously obviously signed at Real Madrid, then went obviously to Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Kind of then all that transfer
drama,
then going to LA Galaxy, and obviously the personal off the pitch stuff, meeting up with his dad again, and now obviously went to PSG, and now he's just looking to build at Real Madrid.
So yeah, it would be a great signing, Alex Hunter for Manchester United. Have you met him in real life?
The real person.
You met Alex Hunter, you know, you met an absolute celebrity, a star.
Most starstruck I've ever been.
I think with Alex Hunter, his goal record over the last few seasons has been so good that with Lukaku up front would be unbelievable. But we've got another super chat. Farhad Khan supporting from Norway. I'm probably the only Afghan in here. Lol. Any other Afghans in the stream? Shout out to all the Afghans from Norway and all those good stuff, guys. Keep getting involved into the comments. Kickoff has been delayed. Is there anything Man United can do right?
Why is the kickoff delayed?
Apparently it's been delayed because they were late.
From the Arndale? What's going on there?
What's going on? What, have they been down the pub having a few bevs before the game?
That oyster bar will probably be absolutely rammed, wouldn't it?
Absolutely rammed. But yeah, apparently it's Valencia a bit slow to getting to Old Trafford.
It'll be the traffic. March, will it?
Yeah, again, you know, I went to do some video stuff at Old Trafford today, and it literally took me 45 minutes to get from centre of town to Old Trafford. That's like a 10-minute cab journey, right?
Why did it take so long?
Just traffic was mad. But yeah, apparently we've got a delayed kick-off today, guys, so we're going to have to talk some more rubbish.
So speaking of rubbish, I actually got the boat across to Old Trafford the other day.
Yeah, down the canal?
Yeah, £12. No, £14 each.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get it. It took me about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, you thought there'd be some sort of like
party bus type vibes.
Some experiential sort of experience. Just the boat. And then you've still got a 10-minute walk when you get to the other side.
Well, you know where you could have spent that money better? Yeah. Of course, it's on Draftkings, the greatest fantasy football app on the market. Remember, guys, we're giving away a games console. A games console. And a FIFA football game like FIFA, but a football game from 2019.
You might get to carry on some sort of journey.
You may be able to find out Glenn Hunter and where Glenn goes in the world. But again, my team today got 39 people signed up so far. Let's get involved there.
Yeah.
You want to win it? Get involved.
Compete
against me and Brazier for the title of the greatest statman on the planet. I've got Edin Dzeko, Lewandowski, Toni Kroos, Rafa, Nacho, Pacini. I keep getting the Eni bit wrong.
Al Pacino.
Nice, good like that, brain. Great thinking, Brazier. David De Gea, of course. Moussa Dembele. No, not the one that plays for Spurs, the one that bags goals for Celtic and Lyon.
Could you explain to me as a simpleton what this is? This a utility? Does that count towards the overall score?
It does, yeah. So your utility guy, you get to pick a defender.
You've gone to, yeah.
I've basically got three. I've pretty much got 4 strikers with Rafa.
I'm doing that now.
Oh, it's tactics. But this is I'm gambling. What did we do last time? You did well when we had Milner. I'm
going for that Real Madrid lad.
Okay.
The new number 7. Oh no, who's that? I'm all over the place there.
Brazier is all over the place. But we're just final few minutes, 84 minutes gone in the Hoffenheim versus Manchester City game. Leroy Sané carrying the ball, passing it back to Vincent Kompany, who's been on the ball far too much in this game. The ball out goes to Riyad Mahrez, facing up the fullback. Goes on the outside. Can he deliver? Great save. Oliver Baumann, beautiful stuff there, guys. Let's get into the comments. Do you want Hoffenheim to win or do you want Manchester City to win? Get in there right now. Dog Savage X with another 79p. Thanks a lot, mate. You are killing those donations. But you're not saying anything, bro. What do you want us to talk about?
What could he want to know?
What could he want? Favourite colour?
Right, I've got it, Dave. Got my team.
You got it.
So got my Draftkings team.
Yeah.
Gone Dzeko up top.
Yeah.
Dembele.
Yes.
Toni Kroos.
Yes.
Then I've gone for Justin Kluivert.
Oh, very nice.
Has he been playing much?
He's been in and out of the side,
but he's definitely started.
Yeah, Roma have been very inconsistent this season, but they've turned a corner. They've turned a corner. That's why Edin Dzeko's in.
I've gone for Nacho from Real Madrid.
Yes.
Luke Shaw, the Roma goalie Robin Olsen, and then I've gone for Rodrigo in the Valencia game.
Beautiful, great DraftKings selection. Again, link in the description below. Gamble responsibly. Great partnership I've got with those guys. Come on, Hoff, says Michael Brook. Manchester City need to win, says World in Music. Richard, Hoffenheim, all the good stuff. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, comments, guys. I think you may have ruined it for us.
I do like that though sometimes.
Yeah, no, I wish I didn't see that. But Manchester City building up in the Hoffenheim half, rotating possession through Vincent Kompany. Belgium extraordinaire. Ball goes out. Manchester City slow possession. Laporte.
Is he playing left back then this game?
I think he's playing centre half. Ball whipped into the box. David Silva
that's criminal.
Then he finishes.
That is criminal.
Oh no!
You're right, mate. I mean, I'm quite happy with that.
Why does football do this to me these days? Like, honestly, everything is going bad at the moment.
Yeah, but see, what you think, you got to throw forward. So City qualified to all the way to semi-finals, and then you beat them in the semi-final.
We beat them in the semi-finals of the Champions League this season. Yes, we're going to do that. That'd be great. Chris Smalling, all the good stuff. 2-1 Manchester City. A bad touch by one of the centre-backs. Unlucky David Silva gambles on it, nicks the ball.
That is criminal.
Pretty decent finish.
That is Sunday League defender.
Nah, it's not good. He just needs to get rid. Again.
That's got to go.
Yeah, well, Cameron plays Sunday League and he's pretty rubbish, so, yeah.
No.
Oh, he's absolutely stinker. First touch, absolutely atrocious.
Nice finish into the side netting.
Into the side netting. Sorry, Dave. That's all right, Danny. Don't you worry. These things happen in the world of Manchester City. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Do a video with Arsenal Fan TV, just like you did with the Redmen TV, please. Love your channel and tactics. Yeah, shout out. Did some stuff with the Redmen this week.
Nice blokes, aren't they?
Yeah, good lads.
We've done some stuff in the past with them.
Yeah, Payjack.
Good. That's a good proper fan channel. That.
Yeah, that is the what Paul and Chris have done. They've made a proper fan channel where it's not built on crap.
Yeah,
it's built on support for your club, and they kind of move away from the shit.
Yeah, and a bit like you get your Full-Time Devils. Yeah, fantastic channel. Great channel. TV, fantastic
great channel. Arsenal Fan TV is Arsenal Fan TV.
Yeah, it's got everyone.
It's funny. It's a funny thing. There's someone saying something rude in the comments. We're not going to talk about that. Missed my super chat. DB6. I am so sorry, DB6. Oh, there we go. DB6. Shout out. We've just seen it. £1.99p. Do a video on Bielsa's Leeds, pal. What do you think, Ben? Ben, the editor, his head's going, and he said it's going to come to the Statman Dave YouTube channel.
I'd watch that as a fan.
We could do it over the international break, maybe. Yeah, maybe we'll do that over the international break there. So, DB6, maybe you're a Leeds fan. It is going to come right there. Whoa. I also recently found all the United 99 Champions League games on the internet. That was probably one of the best days of my life.
So my favourite VHS growing up, to show how old people VHS with videos, I had the Treble. Because the Treble. I was a United fan until 99.
So if you want me to distribute these legal videos to you, I can.
I tell you what I love, the Champions League kit that they had that year.
Oh, it was absolutely beautiful.
York and Cole, my favourite team goal is that York and Cole one from the Nou Camp.
So good.
Ping, 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 ping.
You know that season? So this was crazy. As a stats guy,
a guru.
As a guru. Let's call it a nerd, right? I was looking at the stats for the Champions League of that season because I'm going to do some videos on that Champions League season.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, because United at the moment aren't great. This was a great side, but the top goal scorer. So there's some stats of this season, right? Let me give us 2 seconds.
No,
basically, Dwight York got some crazy amount of assists that season.
Honestly,
like when I looked at it, I was like, excuse me?
Just having that partnership with...
Yeah, like, it was
insane.
insane.
Then they had Solskjaer and Sheringham to bring off the bench. That's, in Football Manager, I always like to have 2 of every position.
Oh, yeah, that's
like the ultimate, strike force to bring on and off. Because that was the year Solskjaer scored 4 at Nottingham Forest as well.
That was I think that was the same one.
Oh, my goodness.
I can't find the exact stats. I think he basically get I think it's 8 assists or something crazy like that, which...
Was that... What? Oh, blimey.
Yeah, it was incredible. But there was loads of stats. It was good stats, and I'll bring some stats to you guys very shortly. Currently 89 minutes in the Hoffenheim game. Looks like the Hoff do not have enough to take Man City. Look how many players they get forward. It's crazy.
Who's the young manager for Hoffenheim as well?
Julian Nagelsmann.
He's touted. He's had a few Premier League.
He's a talent. Yeah, he's joining RB Leipzig and then probably will end up in Bayern Munich.
So RB Leipzig, the
Rasenballsport Leipzig, the one that everyone hates.
But are they like the real contenders for?
I'd say they will
Dortmund?
be. They'll. I think Dortmund will be back as well. And Lucien Favre. I think there'll be a 3-horse race. But I think
that's good.
Like with what they're doing with the spending and how successful their youth team is, I think that Leipzig will get to a point where they'll win the Bundesliga.
Right, okay.
I think they've got a very good side and so forth. So it's
are they like where Man City were 10 years
It's like a different model. So Man City went down the line of they went to spend loads of money on loads of things. They kind of went with a bit of a scattergun approach. You think of Robinho bought with Martin Petrov, with whoever. Whereas now they solve their problems over and over again until they find the right solution, which is by millions and millions of pounds in their back four. But what RB Leipzig do is they sign young, talented players that they think fit the model as a personality.
Right.
So they don't sign players with tattoos.
Honestly,
they just don't.
Oh wow!
It's really interesting. So they don't sign players with tattoos.
Yeah.
They're usually buying players that are going to be between, either up from 16 up to, let's say, 23, 24.
Right.
And that's kind of like the cut off, and they're looking to build a team that's got the energetic, high press,
So it's a bit like that sort of like, I mean, like 20 years ago with Ajax, like everyone has to play all positions and have that.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like that flexibility, fluidity in system and in position and so forth. They played really good football. They've always played really good football. And that's the funny side. That they like basically play. If you were like, how would a Red Bull play football?
Right.
Like a Red Bull is going to play football, high energy, high pressing. They basically built. I like that. I prefer that than other investments in football where they just come in and don't have a style or they don't want to do something. But again, it's obviously in Germany it's hated because they've come from nowhere. They're 9 years, then set up in 2009, so they're 9 years old. Hoffenheim free kick into the box.
Vinny
Company making a key header. Hoffenheim though do recycle the ball, but Manchester City are going to break. 2 minutes to go. Keeper's out. Oliver Baumann on the halfway line. Can the finishing touches be applied by Sergio Aguero?
That's just a bit tight, that one.
Yeah, tight angle. Wide. Hoffenheim, one more chance left in the big game.
So I'll tell you what was great there, that lucky bounce they got off the advertising board, which might go unnoticed but could be a vital assist.
That is absolute analytics 101. That look at the hoardings.
If I'm looking on Draftkings looking for hoardings,
for the hoardings,
very valuable.
Yeah, again in the description below, check it out. Can he bring the ball down? Kramaric whips it into the box again.
Ex-Bolton as well, Kramaric.
Kramaric is a wonderful. No, you're thinking of
Kalinic.
Not Kalinic. You'll think there's another guy, but I know who you're thinking of.
Who was he not?
There's a player that played for Bolton that got a really bad kidney injury and he ended up moving to Nantes.
Oh right.
So
there's another one.
Yeah, he played for Leicester City.
Yes.
But God, what's the guy that you were thinking of? That's going to get me.
Kalinic.
So Kalinic was the guy at Rangers and then Everton.
Right.
But there was another another small Croatian forward. Look how many men they've got forward. 7 guys forward for Hoffenheim. Can they recycle the ball? Oh, it's over. It's pretty much over that.
It goes to the corner.
Riyad Mahrez countering down the right hand side. Probably going to go to the corner like the absolute. So, we switched it. Sane over the bar.
You don't want him to be doing that. Look, recycling the ball straight away. He's livid. Got to put that in the corner.
Guardiola is absolutely livid with the biggest flop of the World Cup ever.
Who?
Leroy Sane, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 shots, 0 passes completed.
That was criminal.
Unbelievable, wasn't it?
After that season.
His performances at the World Cup were criminal. Unbelievable. As a midfielder, at least you've got to complete one pass. Pathetic from Leroy Sane. Love you, Dave. Let's get this party started. Thank you, Joshua, you absolute legend. That's it.
Even Klasinic.
Thanks, guys. Racking the brains. Good stuff there, yeah. Even Klasinic. There's a shout out for Rodrigo in the comments as well. Watch out for him. Kalinic, yeah.
I have gone with Rodrigo finally.
That's the good stuff there. Do you think Sancho will start taking Pulisic's starting position? I definitely believe. So Sancho this season, 125 minutes played, 5 assists.
I saw that. We dropped a tweet on Sport earlier. And the one I couldn't believe, he's not actually started a game this season. That's mental.
He keeps coming off the bench, but he keeps on making massive impacts. But I think he came on the right this weekend, and I think they were losing 2-1, and they won 3-2.
Was it more him wanting to go than City wanting him to?
Yeah, it was basically they couldn't promise him first team football, so they basically he was like,
really like that
young English, I'm out of it. See you later, guys. I think a lot of young English players may start doing that as well. So you got to play your young English players. This is the thing with young people; they're talented. You got to play them.
It's like when we had Jesse Lingard on loan at Birmingham, scored 4 goals on his debut.
Exactly.
Born in Manchester, made in Birmingham.
Beautiful stuff. But Manchester United today lining up in a 4-3-3. Fellaini, Matic holding in midfield. Pogba maybe playing the free role. Players for Valencia to watch out for. Guedes, number 7. But also Rodrigo. It's Moreno on the screen here, but it is number 19. So number 19, number 7, and Kondogbia, number 6. First time I watched Kondogbia play for Monaco. In the Champions League, they beat Arsenal 3-1.
So is he from the Monaco?
So he was Sevilla, maybe first. Like he's been.
Their talent pool is unbelievable. Like the players that they've gone through. Isn't their profit margins?
So they've made the most in Europe over the last 8 years by a country mile. It's a joke. The really interesting one. Liverpool have made quite a lot of money.
Yeah,
you think about like
a lot of net spend chats.
Yeah, exactly, net spend stuff. So Kondogbia was at Lens first, then he moved to Sevilla. Was really good at Sevilla, then moved to Monaco. Internacional didn't have a great time there actually. Wasn't very good in Syria. I don't know why. I just didn't feel. I think that Inter team was a bit dodge. And then now at Valencia is probably one of their key guys. So number 6, number 7, number 19 to watch out for. Dani Parejo is very good from set pieces. Batshuayi is going to be a threat. The Batman.
Surely he's a better option than Morata.
you'd think at the moment.
I do like Giroud
because so sharp.
Because Giroud links up very well with the two around him. But yeah, Morata, like when we were watching him against Liverpool, just energy. There's no energy there. And I could understand if he was bad with no energy. But I think that's kind of the problem with players like him. He's like a poacher, which doesn't show much energy. Doesn't do a lot apart from putting the ball in the back of the net. And I think Batshuayi, for me, after his end of season at Dortmund, where he was absolutely killing it. Again, Dortmund, there's more questions about Jadon Sancho. Should he be considered for England? 100%. Yeah, I like that.
But imagine having him at the World Cup. If, let's say, 6 months, if the World Cup was now, got to be in the team.
Where are we talking as well? Does he like to kind of sit on the right?
He's a bit of a winger. Like he's an interesting one where it's whether he plays on the right and he's a left. He kind of plays. If he's on the left, he'll come inside, but he'll play more as a winger than an inside forward.
Right.
So like an inside forward's going to play a little bit more central. He's going to be looking to shoot, create, drive from that angle, whereas Sancho's more wide, then come in.
Okay.
Or when he plays on the right, it's more of a winger.
Yeah.
He's a wonderful player. I think the best thing for him is playing with Marco Reus.
Yeah.
Like what Mario Götze did with Marco Reus was incredible. And Marco Reus is one of those players that needs someone to play off.
Right.
But when you've got that, incredible player, really good player.
I'm excited.
Yeah, Jadon Sancho is going to be really interesting for England, and with at Dortmund the perfect place again. Signed the deal till 2023. Was it today?
Yes. Oh yeah, saw that. Yeah. Without even starting the game.
Yeah, perfect stuff. What's your top 3 players to watch from Europe apart from England? Top 3 players at the moment. I'm trying to think of what I enjoy. I quite enjoy, obviously, Juve are quite good at the moment. I quite like watching Milinkovic-Savic. He's quite an interesting player, very different central midfielder than what you usually get. I'm trying to think what other teams. Milan, Frank Chiesa, he's a fun player.
Yeah,
he's a real fun player. Like drives with the ball. Like when Paul Pogba emerged onto the scene as this ball-carrying midfielder that would drive through centre.
Yeah,
there's like loads of players that have emerged like that. Like you've got Ndombele from Lyon. You've got Frank Chiesa from AC Milan. Suso is the other one. Suso at the moment, ex-Liverpool.
Absolutely big win at the weekend.
Did you see his banger from the weekend?
No,
absolutely.
Screamer.
They scored 3 really good goals. So they basically I think the Suso one was a cut-in curl from the edge of the area.
Yeah.
One of them was like a striker moved deep and smashed it in. Like AC Milan are so frustrating where I want AC Milan to be good again, but they go through stages of being like they can't hold games.
Yeah, because I was looking at them at the weekend and they were 15th in the league.
Swallow, yeah. The shouts for Under and Bertrand Traore, they are great to watch as well, guys. Fantastic players. Get into the comments. Who are your top 3 players to watch at the moment? Cameron, who's your top 3 player? Callum Hudson-Odoi. Oh no, wait, you don't play him anymore because you're Chelsea.
I'm in the league.
You're in the league? Oh, you think you got it? That's a shout as well. Berahimi from Porto. Fantastic. Mr. Ads, I watched Porto a little bit at the start of the season to look at Diogo Dalot. Yeah. They're a good team to watch.
I was looking at they're another team that have got like an unbelievable net spend as well over the last 10 years.
Fantastic. Again, it's quite interesting, like these Portuguese teams that have these, these super agents that feed players in and feed them out as well. Renato Sanchez is another ball-carrying midfielder. Completely correct, agree there. Daniel Ceballos is an excellent midfielder to watch. Yeah, I'd love to see him play a little bit more for, of course, the mighty Real Madrid. Team news again, just before we dive in there. 4-3-3 for Manchester United. Valencia will be playing a 4-4-2, but the key thing today is if you want to win a games console, Draftkings, link in the description below. You've only got 6 minutes to get involved. Be with a chance of winning, so you've got to get in there, get into the league. We're giving away a games console and we're giving away a 2019 football game.
Yes.
Examples?
Pro Evolution, FIFA.
Yes.
Actual soccer.
This is football.
Premier Manager 98.
Great game, but not from 2019.
Chris Kamara Street Soccer.
It's another
apparently
fantastic
that's got a
name.
reboot coming out.
But anyway, guys, we are talking about Draftkings again. Simply the Statman Dave exclusive Champions League game. Got 44 people in there now, which is fantastic. Let's get it up to as many as we can. I want that interaction today.
Yeah.
I want you to be doing okay.
Yeah.
Doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Competing.
What happens if you win the league? You donating?
I'll probably donate.
Yeah. Second place.
Yeah, second place. I don't want to take the prize.
Yeah,
I don't want to say the next thing, but we'll move on. I was going to say something probably not suitable for this.
They throw that out when they throw it back in your face.
They throw it back in your face. Of course, there's some clips going around of our good friend Stephen Howson, which he's unhappy. Stop doing it. Anyway, guys, my team's Edin Dzeko, Lewandowski, Kroos, Rafa, Nacho, Piccini. Keep keep getting that one wrong. David De Gea and, of course, Moussa Dembele. Guys, Christian Pavon from Boca Juniors, good shout as well. Advice for a young commentator and someone who wants to write match reports. Josh, watch loads of football.
Yeah, what I did as well, Josh.
Here we go. Life advice, here we go.
When I was at uni, got involved with my local non-league team. They were always looking for assistant.
Which team was this?
It was Eastleigh at the time.
Oh, Eastleigh, yeah. So near Southampton.
Yeah. She's doing a bit of commentary, a bit of camera work.
That's where Grandma Statman lives.
Oh, there's nice on there. It's part of the country down there.
Grandma Statman. Ruben Neves is another big player that people are looking out for. Will, your team, Edin Dzeko.
Yeah, I've copied a few of your ones, Dave. We've got Edin Dzeko, Moussa Dembele. Like we were talking about, Draftkings, great for recognising those players that don't normally get fantasy.
That's what you want.
So you've got Tony Cruz, that's picking out them passes, Justin Kluivert, Nacho, Luke Shaw, Robin Olsen, and then Rodrigo Moreno as my utility player.
Utility man?
Yeah.
You've got to love a utility man, haven't you?
Yes.
In every single day. Again, DraftKings in the link in the description below, guys. Get involved. Big prizes to be won. Big games console. Probably one more plug before the game. We've got 4 minutes until kickoff, guys. What are you going to see? Score predictions. Get into the comments as well, guys, and I'll read them out. Statgram from James MUFC. Shout out to James MUFC. Beautiful. Hello, Dave. From a tactical perspective, how does the 4-3-3 fare against a 4-4-2? So, when Mourinho came into the Premier League, a lot of the teams played 4-4-2. He isolated that central area, 3v2 in the middle, dominated the ball. That's what you're going to get in this situation. United will dominate, and of course, the play will be on there. But another shout out to Dog Savage X. 79. This guy's got loads of 79p's, hasn't he?
I like that. Yeah. That's
79p.
I'm trying to think what I actually could have bought.
We have got a delay though. We've got a 5-minute delay. Josh, thanks for saying that. Man. We'll keep forgetting that's the game. It's not been updated on one of the good live score apps. The TV has just turned. No, we're okay. Zoopla. Interesting, but yeah, apparently there's a 5-minute delay in the United game, so we're not going to be getting kicked off into there. Watching from India, big fan of Statman Daddy. Thanks for.
Is that your nickname?
Well, that's what Stephen Alson christened me as Statman
Daddy.
Interesting. So, score predictions. George is saying 2-1 with the 2 with the second team. Valencia 2, Man United 1.
Maybe it's like that. Well, what do you think of the centre backs? We've got there. We've got Smalling and.
Let's get the teams up for you guys so we can get involved there. But other score predictions. Jamie Hall 8 is saying 3-0 United. Ninja X 2-1 United. Daniel Fetztov 2-1 United. We've got a Fat Tone 3-0 Valencia. This guy is a savage. We've got 4-0 United from Young Youth. 2-1 wins here and there. 2-1 win from Valencia as well. All the good stuff. 5-1 Valencia win.
Wow.
I think I'd snap.
I'd have to keep you up.
Yeah, seriously would snap. But United setting up with a 4-3-3 Eric Bailly, Smalling the centre-half pairing. Hopefully will be solid. The Eric Bailly thing has been interesting. Again, United's best defender when he's fit and in form.
Right.
He just had an absolute stinker against Brighton. I know, interesting side there. Brentford to win 2-0.
They're playing Birmingham, so some jokers got in the comments there.
James MUFC with the absolute hammer.
Very funny, James.
Stephen Franklin with a bit of banter as well. Antonio Valencia 1, Valencia 0.
Like that.
Like it. Some more 3-0s in there. 4-0 FC from Simple Chris coming back there. Darren Holiday saying 0-0. Please don't.
Oh, that would be terrible.
That would be disgusting. 2-1 Valencia. Anyway, guys, one last time before we start the show. DraftKings, link in the description below. You've got about 30 seconds to get involved here. We're giving away Games Console of the 2019 football game. Again, my team is absolutely beautiful. Right here, you can check it out here. Got some good players in there, like I said, Dzeko, Lewandowski, and the big man that's going to win me the game is Moussa Dembele. David De Gea in goal. He's going to make some top saves. Get involved, guys. Get involved. Come on, United. 7-5 United. 3-2 United win. Theo Barkley saying 3-2 as well. All the good stuff into the comments, guys. We're moments away from kickoff in the Manchester United game. DraftKings, link in the description below. Your last chance.
Get on it.
How important is it?
It's a great match-enhancing experience for me.
That is why you want to do it. Great match-enhancing experience. Exactly there. And we've got another super dono from the super chat from Emil Mathison. The streams are the best. This guy's
is that local currency, is that?
That's local currency. That is Norwegian.
£2.07.
£2.07. What a bloody legend!
What a legend.
What an absolute legend. But yeah, cheers for that, Emil. Emil's been a big fan of the streams over the time. He's always in there.
Oh,
he's always in the comments. It's great to see him. He's been a bit missing a few times over the World Cup, but he's back now. The Premier League starts again. Big Newcastle fan. Sorry, buddy, Newcastle aren't great at the moment. Of course, with that horrible owner you have, Mike Ashley.
Do you know Mike Ashley actually wanted to be a professional squash player?
Did he?
Yeah.
Is that why he's like his mind is a bit?
He was very competitive. He got a major injury, went into coaching, and that's why he launched his first sports shop.
Okay, well that's some knowledge you're never going to get, guys. Never going to get that.
That's why I'm here.
Else, that's why you're here again. Draftkings, we're going to be playing it through the game. Get into the link in the description below. Download the app and play along with us, and you could win a games console and lots of fun games and all that. But anyway, guys, moments away. United are in the tunnel. This is where you're hearing all the good songs. The boys are getting it. Everyone pumped.
Yeah. What's your favourite United song, Dave?
My favourite United song at the moment. I want the Cantona song to come back. The on the first day of Christmas.
Right. Oh yeah, we're getting there as well, aren't we?
Yeah, that type of thing.
October now.
That's what I want. I tried to start like the Derby game because it was obviously everyone was a bit sad because we were losing 2-1.
Right.
But nobody wanted to get involved.
No.
Like,
Come on,
singing,
come on.
Five Cantonas, 4 Cantonas, 3 Cantonas, 2 Cantonas, and an Eric Cantona. But nobody was joining in.
Oh, right.
Yeah, sad times.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah. Sad times. Again, 2-2. Good score predictions coming in. Jari Littman from Finland. True for Newcastle. I'm sorry, buddy. He'll be okay soon. Where can you watch the match live? I know anywhere there's broadcast. This is a second screen experience. We've got DraftKings, we've got StatZone, we've got Will Brazier at Twitter, Will Brazier, and that's Sporf as well. Do some good sportings, DJing and stuff like that.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. Ninja's saying 2 for United, 1 for Valencia. Excellent.
I like that.
Need that confirmation right there. Yeah, Man United are the best. Come on, United. GGMU. Dave, Cameron is typing to me. What are you saying, Cameron?
How do you? What are you like watching a United game? Do you get nervous? Are you jittery? Are you just?
Depends what game it is.
Yeah.
So like Champions League semi-finals, we don't see much of those anymore. You get well nervous.
Yeah.
Moscow beating Madrid already.
Oh, I've got one as a clean sheet.
Siasko Moscovita Van Chapelov with a goal.
Oh no, I didn't put him in, Dave.
Didn't put him in. Why not?
I was going to put bloody Chapelov in as well.
Absolute ledge. He's been bagging the goals in recently. He scored a goal against Pilton. Didn't score against Spartak Moscow. But you know, a decent young player.
So, someone got him in.
Ipswich are also losing 2-0 down if you want that score prediction. Cameron Watts is asking, who has the best trim at United?
Just in Luke Shaw with a very nice kind of side fade and then a lot of gel on top, sort of that wet look going forward.
See, I'm going to go with Marouane Fellaini.
Yeah.
Great hair, like you can't look past Marouane Fellaini.
That's a fresh face.
In terms of the worst haircuts at Studio 68 right now, though, has to go for Cameron Waters. He had a bit of a stinker today.
He's a bit shorter than I was expecting.
He called me and he was in tears.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was crying. I was like, Cameron, it's going to be okay. He was like, I'm bald. Dave, I'm bald. What do I do?
Looks like he's asked for like a receding haircut.
Yeah, it's weird.
New recruit at the army, that's what.
Oh, nice. There is actually an army centre just down the road, isn't there?
So if you want to join up, Cameron, follow the Stephen Howson footsteps, go for it, buddy. Is Matic finished? No, I don't think so. Michy birthday hat-trick. Oh, it's Batshuayi's birthday today. Guedes is the player we should have gotten. Guedes is a wonderful talent on the left-hand side. 2-0. I hope we don't lose 7-0. That's what Gary Neville joked about, apparently. Statman Dave, why do you guys think Pogba can't play under Mourinho when he's United's best player this season under Mourinho? Well, I know it's interesting. Personalities maybe coming down. Man United, never give up, go, go, go. Who do you think will win Golden Boy, Kylian Mbappe? That is pretty much settled, right?
Yeah, got a bit. The World Cup he had was phenomenal.
Yeah, like unbelievable.
Oh, there we go, lineup. I was just going to ask where my lineup is.
Okay, you're pumped. Oh, should we also enter this game as well?
Can we do that now?
Yeah, let's see if we've got enough time. We may be able to do it. So Draftkings again. Everything is live. Everything is up and coming. Let's see if we can get into this next game. Select your sport. I'm going to go with football.
Soccer.
Football is a great sport. I'm going to go for the... Yes, we can. We've got the tiers for United. Can we do the... we'll jump into the $3 one, the big dog. Oh, tier 1, tier 2. I'm not sure what this exactly is. We'll jump back out of that. I think we've missed it. I think we've missed the classic game.
We've got enough to be going forward, haven't we?
Yeah, it's a fair point. We've got enough teams, guys. But DraftKings, link in the description below. Go and check it out if you missed out. We are giving away, of course, the beautiful game console.
Jacko scored.
Jacko scored! Yes!
That PlayStation is coming home with me.
Edin Dzeko already on the bag ski. Early doors, bagging against Victoria Pilsen. 1-0. There's a goal in the Bayern Munich game as well. Is it Lewandowski? Oh, it's Mats Hummels.
Oh.
Anyone with Mats Hummels is absolutely flying. But Edin Dzeko on DraftKings, already on fire. Man is lit, as the young lads say. Right?
Yeah, but I've heard them say that.
Cameron always walks into the office, man is lit.
That is not a lit haircut.
And then I was like, yeah, your haircut not today, mate, not lit.
Sorry. Not today, sunshine.
Not today, sunshine. But yeah, Iron Robin assisting Mats Hummels. Bayern Munich 1, Ajax 0, of course, in the CSK Moscow. A goal. It's actually been credited to somebody else, the goal. So it's no longer Chalov, it's the player on loan from Everton. Velatski. Croatian.
Oh, yeah, that's another one of the...
Nicolo. Why hasn't the match started yet, guys? Well, unfortunately, there was a delayed kick-off because Valencia couldn't get to the ground. Cameron, make sure you are monitoring the stream. There's a lot of people throwing some bad things into the stream. You don't want to see that. Cameron has now put on a hat. He's that upset with his haircut because he's received a little bit of banter, as the kids call it these days. You know, lots of kid things in today. But DraftKings, we're doing well so far. 12
big ones.
12 big ones here. Statman Dave into the money position. We've also got a bit of Moussa Dembele's on the 0.75 as well.
Is that yeah? Well, we've got the big heat marker from Dzeko. Last time I played. What's going on?
Oh, I'm just doing our head-to-head score here. So currently we are tied.
We've got
Brazier, Statman, joint 12th position. That is why DraftKings is so much fun, because we compete head-to-head together.
Nacho's conceded a goal already, hasn't he?
I know, that's upsetting. I didn't want to say it, mate, but...
You've thrown me under the bus there.
Yeah, I don't want
to say it, but I will, Dave.
Yeah. You have thrown...
But Tony Kroos, I reckon, can pull some strings and get me back in there.
Absolutely, that's what you want to do. But we are about to kick off. The lads are shaking hands on the arena. Antonio Valencia versus Valencia in the big game. Sorry if you haven't talked about it already, but would you have liked to see Delo start? Yes, Lewis, I would have loved to see Delo start. Don't know why he's not starting. It's a little bit silly, but maybe he'll start the weekend then.
Well, yeah, some of the United lads back in the office were absolutely raving about his performance.
Very, very nice player. Very nice player. Thoughts on Pitek, Dave? I think that's how you say his name. He's a player that plays for Genoa, top scorer in Europe's top 5 leagues. From the little bits I've seen, very clean striker. Hits things quite early. Looks good. Looks like a nice little forward. Yeah. An interesting forward. He scored, I think, both his goals. One of them was outside the area this week, and one of them was a bit of a tap-in. But seems like a goal scorer, a poaching player. United will never die. Completely correct. That will never happen. I put Smalling ahead of Hummels. James UFC absolutely gutted on the DraftKings right now.
Smalling could still do some damage, James. You've got to
James,
believe.
Do not worry. You've got to believe. We all believe. About to kick off. Man United versus Valencia in the Champions League. Statman Dave, haven't watched your channel in a while, but your numbers are good. Well done. Cheers, Supernova UK.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, please, if you want to watch them more, that'd be great. We need to stop Rodrigo. That comes in from Lucas. That comes in from Paul Lucas. Man United, though, kicking from left to right. With Chris Smalling with his beautiful haircut on the ball.
So with these points, do they just go up and up and up? It's not like a rating.
No, they do. They all go up during the game. So we're both still neck and neck, 15 points apiece.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, you keep refreshing it, we'll keep getting the points, more passive, more goals, more
someone's just done some damage there.
It looks like Alexis Sanchez is maybe playing on the right-hand side.
Did you like that? Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'd like to see that. Seems like there's no balance on this right-hand side for Manchester United, so if there's someone like Alexis that could play out there...
I'd like to see him do it. Well, the only game that I saw him play last year was obviously the City derby.
Where he was awful in the first half an hour and then came to the game. Touch. So he's a three-man midfield, Man United. Pogba a little bit left-sided. Lukaku pulling to the right wing as well. Lovely stuff here, guys. Score predictions. I'm going 3-2.
3-1.
3-1. Rashford, left-hand side, brings the ball down. United's best player of the weekend by a country mile because the rest of them didn't show up. With Valencia on the break. This is the danger here. 2v2.
Go on, Michy.
Oh. He's won the ball there. Chris Smalling diving in.
I was going to put Michy in, actually.
Should I do my coursework? Watch Dave. Watch a team I don't support. Yeah, I think you should watch. Do your coursework.
Do both.
Do both.
Second screen experience.
Well, you could triple screen it if you want.
Yeah.
So you have the coursework on over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me in the main bit, and then the TV to the left.
Exactly. That's the ultimate setup.
That is the ultimate dream, guys. Sanchez, first goal scorer, in my opinion. That comes in from Lucas. We haven't got Sanchez in our DraftKings team, but that would be nice. I'd enjoy it, though. I'd really enjoy it. Because Sanchez is looking very right-sided today. Into the penalty area. Sanchez, can he deliver? Stops the ball on the byline. Good tackle from Gaia. Good little player, Gaia. He's sort of, Valencia like to produce Jordi Alba.
They look good on the ball, don't they?
Juan Benatia.
Yeah.
Another good little defensively solid player. That's a bit of a risque pal. Luke Shaw, left-hand side. Coquelin playing on the right wing.
Yeah, how have they set up Valencia? Is it like 4-2-2 or
4-4-2? So it's quite like a Marcelino, their coach, is very much like a 4-4-2 manager.
Right, even having Coquelin on the right wing.
Even having Coquelin on the right wing, more of a defensive, sort of position in a way. How it all sort of goes down. I think United will lose tonight. No hope. I think it started pretty well. You're so into this. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Man, yeah, I need to win this.
Need to, but they win it.
I need this.
I need it more than anything. We're still neck and neck. We have the same. Oh, Brazier's taken the lead.
What's happened?
You got an extra point.
Tony Cruz has been pulling some strings, like I predicted.
Like I thought that was going to happen. Guys, get into the comments. Who do you want to pull the strings? Tony Cruz or Luka Modric?
Did Luka Modric start in the end?
No, he's on the bench. Absolutely benched.
I need Justin Kluivert to do some things.
Do some damage, do the things. Again, guys, like that goddamn video, all the good stuff. And get involved in the chat. You know, we've got some good stuff talked about today. Why is Mata not starting?
You wanted him, didn't you, Dave? You wanted him.
I wanted Juan Mata. I wanted him to start. You see how his blog post this week?
I liked that though.
Yeah, it was a bit sad though. You know, Juan Mata's like one of those guys that he sees really positive. And when he's sad, it means that the world is sad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, everything's got to be wrong.
I met him once.
Did you?
Very nice bloke.
Oh, one day I'll meet one.
He's quite small.
Yeah, I think he is.
But he was a lovely bloke. But he had a little turtleneck on.
A little turtle. Yeah, imagine him wearing one of those.
Looked quite cute.
Good old. Did you give him a hug?
No, just a firm handshake.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how Matt likes it sometimes. You know, just a firm old handshake.
Yeah. Maybe next time I'll.
Maybe next time
give him a hug
for it. Yeah, definitely. There's some comments coming in. Delo or Valencia? Going to go Delo. Pochettino or Zidane?
Oh, Zidane.
Birmingham City.
Zidane.
Zidane?
Yeah.
Guedes, left-hand side, broken down. Ball into the box. There was a chance there for Rodrigo, but that's the issue with Man United. When Guedes can get on the ball and can drive on it, it was a poor kick out from David De Gea. Marouane Fellaini chesting it back for Guedes, in behind Antonio Valencia.
What's Guedes' background? Obviously, I know he came from PSG, but where did he
Benfica first.
Right, okay.
So I remember watching him for Benfica in the Champions League and being like playing as a number 10.
Yeah.
And like he was really good. I think he was creating the most chance on the pitch, like tenacious, good with the press. Then moved to PSG, and it was a bit of a silly move, I think.
Because he was no game time. How old is he?
He's young. He's 20.
Oh right, yeah, he's still.
Yes, he's either 20 or 21.
Oh right, blimey.
Like super young, 21 now. But yeah, so it was a bit of a waste for him being at PSG and then went to Valencia.
That's a good move for him.
Yeah, very good move, and I think that's kind of like where he's really started to go. So, for example, in the 2016-17 season, he played 7 times.
Oh right, you don't need that, do you?
You don't need that as a young player. You need to play football. But some poor touch out there from Eric Bay. Valencia on the counter attack. Just kind of frustrating, like that United start was good and it was positive, and now we kind of like drop back to that default defensive.
There's like a 4.
There's a back 4 defensive midfielder. 2? Who, sorry? Birmingham 1-0.
Yeah, Brentford away! They said it couldn't be done.
Morrison.
Who?
Michael Morrison.
Oh, centre back, must be a corner. Fantastic.
Jota with the assist.
Yeah, that 100% corner. Wow.
Gary Gardner with the cheese.
Destroyed Leeds. Huge comeback against Ipswich. And now we've knocking at the door against Brentford.
More goals in the Champions League. Maybe we'll bring up the Champions League app. That's, of course, Stat Zone for the Champions League app. We've got some goals that have come in. Benfica have taken the lead through Stefanovic. We'll nail it one day, Ben. We'll do it one day. Ben's the guy that helps me behind the camera with all my pronunciation tips. Every time I get it wrong, his heart melts. But of course, in the Benfica AEK Athens game, what has our friend Rafa been doing so far? Because there's big hopes on Rafa to do some good stuff in the game. So he's playing on the left-hand side.
I took him out in the end, Dave. You said to take him out.
0 shots so far.
Oh, fantastic.
2 out of 3 passes completed.
I'm up in 6th at the moment.
6th?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Brazier's on a mad one.
Oh, down to 7th.
Absolute mad one. Right now, we'll just go on to the... Cameron, could you get my charger, please, bro? Pogba, final third, whips the ball out to...
Lucky Shaw assist.
Yeah, phone charge, please, mate. Matic, low cross into the box, defended it, and it post. Nice. Cheers, Cameron.
What did you make of Matic's comment saying that it was one of his worst performances in the United shirt? Did you like the honesty, or just keep that to yourself?
No, I like Matic's honesty.
Ooh. Must be saying handball.
Handball.
Ooh.
Cameron, can you get the one from my back? That's all right, mate. This one's a bit broken. Handball, yes or no? Should Man United be
no, not deliberate.
Rashford to deliver. Fellaini goes down. Oh, keep it easy, collects it. Oh, Benfica 2-0 up. Grimaldo! Oh, I tell you what, your DraftKings team.
I took him out!
Oh, you took him
out! What's going on?
Oh, Gary.
Yeah, it was your fault because you said third utility player.
Gary Gold.
Oh, no.
Never listen to my advice.
That would have been it.
The Statman is always wrong.
No one would have had Grimaldo.
That is why you want to get into DraftKings, because this type of excitement, all the goals are exciting.
Oh,
he beats the keeper, is all it says on the commentary. He beats the goalkeeper.
It's all going off.
Roma won, of course, Edin Dzeko opening up the score in there as well. Kolarov with the assist. I was going to put Kolarov in as well. Oh, hindsight is a wonderful thing around the world. United pressing high up the pitch. Batshuayi flicks it in. Antonio Valencia recycles possession. It's at Nemanja Matic's feet. Not a lot of movement here for United. It's going to have to probably go out wide.
They're very wide when they're going like a bit too wide. Huh?
Rashford, one-on-one, goes on the outside, loses control of the ball, but United recycle. Matic, can he get the ball out wide to Marouane Fellaini? Here's the big man. Can he find the pass to complete the goal manoeuvre? It's a goal! Valencia, one-on-one with the fullback. Comes back on himself. Oh, crosses the left foot. Pogba brings it down. Little chip over the top. Touch. Lukaku.
Offside.
God damn it.
It's a bit bitty, that, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit bitty. Edin Dzeko rocking the 15 points on DraftKings so far. Tony Cruz 3.5. Rafa's done nothing so far. Nacho's done nothing so far. Everyone's done nothing apart from Dembele. Yeah. Anyway, we'll probably chat about that later on, guys. Keep getting into the comments. Got any questions about Manchester United? Any part of the good stuff? Dave playing mind games, love a bit of a shit house.
You were actually, Dave, because you come across like a really nice guy, and I'm sure you are, but what you've done there with Grimaldi...
Yeah, it's filth, absolute filth.
I don't know if I can trust you.
Yeah, I don't think you should ever trust me ever again. There's a lot of spam in the comments today, guys. I apologise. Apologise there. Keep liking the goddamn video and subscribing. If you guys are new, would you like Nagelsmann at United? I would have loved Nagelsmann at United, but now he's going to RB Leipzig.
Dave, you know last time I was privileged enough to sit in the seat?
Yes.
There was Jimmy Milner had a vintage performance.
He did.
And you changed my whole outlook on what he does.
On James Milner.
Is there someone like Fellaini or Matic? Is there something that they do that would surprise me?
I think United lack somebody like that a bit that just fills in and does the dogged hard yards, like a water carrier. I think Matic plays a bit of a role like that, where he will come in and he'll drop in when he's playing it higher up the pitch. But I think they do lack a bit of someone that's a bit more workmanlike. Yeah, I'd say there's a lot of flair in midfield. There's a lot of players that can play. Or there's a Fellaini that's a bit more hard and grisly as a footballer, but no one that's sort of just work.
Yeah, just running around.
Those are days of Darren Fletcher.
Oh yeah. See, I didn't appreciate him at the time, but if I was watching him now,
I'll tell you what, Darren Fletcher, Lukaku, right hand side. What can he do? Driving left foot. Oh. Feel sorry for Lukaku at the moment. It seems like that tiny little bit was missing out on the stuff. But it's one of those things.
Do you think because I think we had the debate last time, because I said I don't like Mourinho as a manager because I don't think he makes players better as a coach, and you mentioned Lukaku, but do you think Lukaku's just because he was still doing the business at Everton?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you not just think he's got better service now?
I think his overall game sort of improved. He's a better player. I like that because at Everton he was quite not one-dimensional, but he wasn't. He wasn't as.
He knew what he was going to bring.
He wasn't as good as a target and as a defender that good. Guedes left hand side, Valencia standing up, ball round the corner, lovely pass. Wrong side of Alexis Sanchez, cuts back. And Chris Smalling of MUFC, vegan Chris Smalling, with a clearance. Shout out to all the vegans in the comments. You guys are...
Are you vegan yourself, Dave?
No, I'm not, no. I'm a bit of a fan of it.
We were talking about it earlier, actually, me and Cam debated going veggie myself. But never done it.
The only thing I'd worry about veganism is the long-term effects of eating so much fibre.
Oh, yeah.
Technical terms, obviously,
Yeah.
Because you in your diet, there's a lot of fibre things mixed up, so... Will that lead to stomach problems later on? I don't know. But again, there's problems with having a meat. Anyway, this is about football, not meat. Valencia into the penalty area. Guedes. David De Gea with a bit of a save. The press, we should be doing this every game. Yeah, I agree. With Paul, we should definitely be doing this every single game. Oh, Jesus, Cameron. Be careful with the technology. Cameron is just doing the pint technique. If having pints, that's fine, but there's technology here, Cameron. Statman Dave will be out later on. If anyone is in Manchester, we'll have some pints.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Cameron's put some jeans on today instead of having tracky bottoms. What do you think about McTominay? I think McTominay's a wonderful footballer. I think McTominay is a player that will do well at Manchester United. I think playing him in a back three or as a centre half is not going to hit his strengths. No. Should we say? I've got a bit of a problem with that from minus a point. Lukaku, ball off the striker. Sanchez on this right-hand side, very interesting. A lot of United fans called it. Step over, Paul Pogba, final third. Free kick, that.
Ref, come on, come on.
Horse muck.
Oh, what's going on there? Someone's got no. Dembele on a 4.75.
I'm not criticising vegans, by the way, guys. I just got some comments. I'm not criticising vegans. Vegans can be vegans. I have no problem with whatever you eat. Just enjoy what you're eating. I'm really good at cooking a chickpea curry. Call me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a go-to one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did a Jamie Oliver 5 last night.
Oh yeah.
That's probably enough about food, but it was great.
Well, you know, given that this game is still 0-0 after 12 minutes, you have goals. Yeah, might have to move into food, guys. What do you think about food? Get into the comments. If Dave was Man United director of football, who would you appoint as Jose's replacement? Alan, that is a great question.
I like that, Dave. I'd love to see you if there was ever the chance. I know you've mentioned it before, but like sitting down for a good network game for 48 hours, where all you'd bring to the table was spare pair of pants, spare pair of socks. Enough deodorant to go around, and then some snacks to last you. Yeah,
maybe some cans of beer, or coffee, depending on how far you go.
I wouldn't want to get intoxicated because I'd want to take it seriously.
Yeah,
but maybe you have the beer.
Like one beer every 3 hours?
But who would you bring in?
Keep the party vibe. Who would be my replacement to bring in? I think I'd like to go with. I'd like Poch.
Yeah.
I think his philosophy and his management style of. You have a contract to train with me. You don't have a contract to play football. Is good. I like that mentality that it's not. You don't have a right to be on the pitch.
Right. So whereas United have signed Pogba, and it's almost like they've got to play him because they've spent so much money on him.
A little bit like that, yeah. With Pochettino, it's always if you listen to the documentaries about him, Lawrence McKenna made a really good documentary. Shout out to Loz on Pochettino. And it was really good to listen to like what actually gets done in the training ground behind and his philosophies and how he thinks people should work and how he improves players and how he thinks that it's the intensity in training. I like that stuff. So yeah, he'd be probably someone I'd pick out, or Kieran McKenna would be very interesting to work with as a director of football of Manchester United. I'd be signing some young players though, so we need that young mentality philosophy. Rashford, great stuff from the left-hand side, should I say? Rashford cutting in, dribble, beats 2 players, goes in there, cracks it, nearly on the goal time. Watching the match on TV. Statman Dave on the phone, playing Football Manager with Crawley Town laptop. Izara Charles knows how to have a flaming good time.
That's perfect. For me, that's perfection.
That is perfection, isn't it?
Nothing else. That's everything I ever needed.
Yeah. Maybe once in a while a sandwich or some some food to get into the mix,
Question we have at Sports, Dave.
Oh yeah.
Dream sandwich. No, and what I always have to, we've asked a lot of athletes this.
Yeah.
Even asked Michael Buffer. His was a chicken sandwich with mayonnaise.
Chicken sandwich
exactly.
with mayonnaise.
But I have to reiterate, it's not favourite, it's dream sandwich.
Oh, this is tough. Dream sandwich is a tough one because surely you'd have to go with something that works. Oh, overlap here. Gaia cuts back. Smalling just about clears it.
Striker.
Absolute striker. But that was a brilliant overlap from Valencia. Fantastic football. But I think I'd have to say something with steak in it, like really good steak.
Yeah.
If it was a dream sandwich.
Like a really mature cut.
Yeah, I probably, with a sandwich as well, you need some moisture.
Yeah.
So you can throw a moisture maker in there.
Yeah.
But it's an American thing. It's basically like a piece of bread and gravy.
Right, nice.
Throw one of those in. Maybe a bit of horseradish.
Oh, yeah.
On it somewhere.
Yeah.
Around the meat. Valencia again inside the left-hand channel. Batshuayi, penalty area, cuts the ball back, as Valencia do like to do. Fellaini with the clearance. This right-hand side is an issue. This is why Diogo Dalot has got to be starting for Manchester United.
Over Valencia.
I did a video on YouTube about it.
Yeah, I did see that.
I only beat things about on YouTube that I care about.
Sorry, you're right there.
No, I'm just not. This is
16 minutes in.
16 minutes in, and I'm already.
Is this what it does to you?
Yeah, it sends me all over the place. But so the moist maker's in there. We need a bit of veg, I'd say. I reckon this is basically like a roast sandwich.
Right.
No, a roast dinner in a sandwich. Another cross from Valencia.
I like that. Yeah.
United have started. Hopefully.
He's back in again.
He's back in again. Dog Savage X. With another 79p. Shout out, man. He still doesn't want us to talk about anything. He's just a fan of the stream. So if he's a fan, he's going to probably like that goddamn video.
Yes.
Yeah, so everyone else might as well do that. Apparently there's a goal in the Ajax game as well. So it's now 1-1. Ajax 1, Bayern Munich 1, which is bad news for any Bayern Munich defenders. Not got him.
Didn't touch him.
No, I don't think I did either.
I went for Nacho though, didn't I? So I don't know what's happened there.
Yeah, he's not having the greatest game. You'd expect him to be popping the ball around, working it. Lewandowski is absolutely frozen on DraftKings.
Oh, Tony Cruz has just gone up to a 5.25, Dave.
We're both still in the promotion area.
Are we?
Yeah, both in the promotion area, and I've just taken over you by 0.25. 13th, you're 14th. Great stuff here. Tadic with the assist for the Ajax goal. Mazarin.
Is that Dusan Tadic?
That's Dusan Tadic. Really weird Ajax signing. You know, not signing an old player instead of the youth as we always expect.
Very strange.
The great Ajax teams. Should we have a look at the stats as well? Maybe for the first 17 minutes of the game, there's been a real issue for Manchester United on that left-hand side.
So, you know, down that left-hand side, and they keep going to the byline.
Yeah.
Did you say that was like a tactic of theirs?
Yeah, that's how they create their chances. A lot of the good teams in Europe will do that. They'll get byline and they'll cut back because as a defender, you're accelerating one way and the cutback turns you and spins you around.
So you're facing the right.
So basically, there's a lot of responsibility on the centre halves or the midfielders to deal with that zone.
Right.
So it's kind of like Barcelona did it under Guardiola. City do it a lot. You look at all the good teams; they'll do that a lot. They'll cut the ball back. It's kind of like turning defenders.
Right.
And that's kind of like what you want to do. So Man United so far, the issue has been down their left-hand side. Their right-hand side. Valencia's left-hand side. So maybe if we have a look at the Valencia attack. See how we can see it? It's all literally coming down that left-hand side.
That's crazy.
See the cutbacks that are already in the Man United. So there's 1, 2, 3, maybe like 4 cutbacks already.
Would that be premeditated?
Yeah, premeditated what they want to do down the left-hand side. Man United though, a 4-on-4. Sanchez getting taken down. Rashford into the penalty area. Decent challenge from Piccini. This is a good open game now. Actually, I take it back. It's starting to get good.
Very
goals will come.
I just can't believe Birmingham are winning. Sorry, Dave.
I know it's still winning. Do you want me to double check that?
I've got it up.
Oh, you got it. I'll favourite it for you.
Thank you, mate.
It's been moved to the top. Aston Villa 2, Preston 0. You don't want to hear that though, do you?
No.
Not really.
No.
Other scores in the Championship: Brentford 0, Birmingham 1, Hull City 0, Leeds 0, Ipswich 0, Middlesbrough 2. Sorry, Callum. Wigan 0, Swansea 0, Reading 0, QPR 0, and Stoke 1, Bolton 0. Stoke are going for a bit of a weird time at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, I got one of the lads at the office, big Stoke fan, and Gary Rowett was a Birmingham saviour for a bit, and I loved him, but since he went to Stoke, he came across very arrogant. I don't know if you saw his pre-season comments. Okay. He was like,
"We're doing this, we're going up.
We're doing this." Like that's why the bookies have tipped us, and they've got the squad to do it, but they're not doing it.
As a football manager expert, situation. If the bookies are like, "Oh, you're going to win the league back," no, we're not.
No, are you not? See, so what I do, I enhance that, and I go, yeah, take it in because we're expected to win.
Okay, yeah, that's good. First you slam them, then you bring them up, build them back up slowly.
Send them all over the place.
We're winning this. Valencia on the attack again, this time right-hand side, looking to move Man United from left to right. Again, that's been what they're doing. Guedes in the central position. This could be dangerous. Little 1-2. Lovely football from Valencia. Rodrigo getting involved, coming off the line. Good stuff there. Playing as almost a false 9 next to Batshuayi, the other centre forward. But look at this ball retention in between the lines. Come on, United. What are you doing? Absolute rubbish. Can Dogbia play more of a reserve?
So, yeah, is he like almost that sort of quarterback just dishing it out?
So that's usually Parejo. But you expect to...
Is it?
Yeah, it's a little bit changed. Gaia... Left-hand side to Guedes, looks a little past Michy Batshuayi with a beautiful haircut. Wish we could have hair like that. Great haircut.
Is that a freshly shaven side there for yourself?
Semi-fresh.
Yeah.
It needs to be freshened up again, I think.
Okay.
My barber dislocated his toe so bad that basically the bone came out. So unfortunately, we're waiting for him to get returned to fitness. Hopefully, he'll be fit soon.
Thank God it wasn't his fingers.
Imagine that, you know?
Did he cut your hair with his feet?
Yeah. Does your barber not do that? Oh no, your barber just gets the thing out, doesn't he? Cameron Waters, worst haircut we've seen in Studio 8 history. Incredible scenes. But yeah, Valencia doing quite well so far in the game. I think the possession is pretty even. United need to create some chances though. Luke Shaw completed more passes than any United players so far.
Oh, that's good. Well, nothing's coming up here, Dave. I've only got a 0.5.
Few passes into the box, created the only chance for Manchester United. That was that short pass for the Marcus Rashford shot where he came in, flew in on goal. Lovely effort from range. 7 out of 8 passes in the final third.
That's good. Fouls drawn. I didn't notice that last time.
Yeah, cheeky points, fouls drawn in DraftKings. Rashford, 3 dribbles, 1 completed so far. And ball recoveries going down to Eric Bailly, Marouane Fellaini, the interception king so far, 1 in the penalty area, 1 outside of the penalty area, but it's been decent so far in this game. I want to see a bit more from United. They're giving Valencia too much respect in their own final third. Where are the tackles?
You right?
Yes. get a little bit emotional.
I think, if Fellaini or Matic weren't cutting the mustard and they need to bring some creative flair on, we've got Juan Mata.
I'd like to see Fred. Yeah, Fred's always when you need that bit of deep line creativity.
Last time it was at Old Trafford, he scored his first goal.
Yeah, it's a good goal, wasn't it? Lovely little finish.
Little drive.
Yeah, lovely, good, brilliant pass from Pogba as well. But it was weird that Fred got taken off. He was making a few mistakes before he was withdrawn, but it was a bit harsh.
Yeah,
bit harsh. Goal.
Get yourself
confident. Get yourself right up.
Yeah, it looks like. In comparison to that Liverpool team we were watching the other week, there's just I don't know what's missing.
Energy.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. It just. Do you know how when we were watching Liverpool PSG?
Yeah.
Everything was really quick.
Yeah.
Everything was at pace.
Not mistakes like that.
Not like that. Not like Chris Smalling just passing a ball out under no pressure. Like you didn't have that in that game. I think that's the kind of the difference between a centre back like let's say a Thiago Silva or a Van Dijk and Chris Smalling.
Yes.
There's two of the most expensive defenders in world football.
Here we go.
Chris Smalling. Man United on the
Go on, Luke. Carry on, mate. You want a goal here?
Go on,
Luke.
Pogba to Lukaku, whips the ball in clear at the near post by ex-Arsenal man Gabriel.
Oh, is that Coquelin?
I think that was Coquelin. Yeah, it was Coquelin dribbling through midfield.
Just doing bits.
Unbelievable there. Coquelin was an interesting one because he had some real good games in his Arsenal career.
I remember that game he had against. You remember against Man City away? And they were talking about him as the next Vieira. Everyone, calm down. Just calm down.
That's the funny side about football. It's like you have one good game, you are the best midfielder that's ever been in the Premier League.
That was like when Loftus-Cheek came on in the England game, first World Cup, and everyone was comparing him to Gaza.
Yeah, it's interesting.
He played 25 minutes. Yeah. Everyone, calm down.
Calm down, lads. Long ball out from Alexis Sanchez from the right-hand side. Should we have a look at Alexis Sanchez, see what he's been doing so far? Because I think he's been all right.
Started off with a nice Cruyff there.
Yeah, little Cruyffers.
Just trying to see who I've got.
So far, Alexis Sanchez, 0 shots on goal. 8 out of 9 passes so far. Nice passes inside, so forth. Maybe some more in the final third we'd like to see in the penalty area. Any dribbles? Has he gone to take anyone on? So 1 out of 1 dribble so far, maybe getting the ball a bit more. Again, on the right wing, and it's sort of a right wing position. Kind of what United fans want from a player is a right winger. So maybe it could be.
He needs a big game.
Oh, fantastic sliding interception from Pogba though. United don't win the ball back. It's like that intensity there. Pogba goes in to slide. Yeah. The ball is loose. I watched a clip of United from the game against Wigan today. It was going around Twitter.
Oh, I saw that when they were just charging.
Like 4 or 5 crunching tackles back to back to back, and that's the intensity that United lack these now, and it's frustrating. But yeah, Sanchez maybe could do a little bit more. 0 chances created so far. I want to see a bit more flair from the man. Some more goals.
That was crazy, that clip.
Yeah, lovely clip. Again, probably search it on Twitter and you'll see it. But really, really good stuff. Valencia will win. Have a nice from Harry Smith. Yes, have a nice. Luis Mendoza, we're back. 200 likes to see Cam's hair. That could happen. Dave, what are your thoughts on Hakim Ziyech? He's a good player. I think he should have moved a little bit earlier. He fell out with Ajax and the board because of his attitude, apparently. He wanted to leave, wanted to move, but it wasn't working out there. So, yeah, it was an interesting side. Good player, technically gifted. Got 3 assists in the semi-final of the Europa League against Lyon on the way to Man United. And was real good playmaker. It'd be good for your side. It'd be a good signing for maybe an Arsenal or something like that. I remember Arsenal signed Welder and he scored a hat-trick against Galatasaray on his debut. They're saying he'd be the next Ian Wright. That comes in 56. That's a great one. Shot coming in from United, from far, from Marcus Rashford. The only one that's having a go today, guys. Unfortunate. Midfield is so static as well, coming in from Ash H. Brentford goal. Sorry, Will. No, yeah, that's true. Half time in the Birmingham City game.
I would take a point.
Josh McEachran.
Brent, have you done any? Speaking about Bielsa and Leeds, Brentford's a very interesting setup of it as a club, aren't they?
Yeah, they're sort of data backed, isn't it?
Data backed, all the money ball, and they've recycled players and managers and coaches, and they're always up there.
Getting to the byline, cutting the ball back. But no, Brentford are an interesting proposition.
Yeah,
it's whether they can get to that next sort of level. And their method of signing players and X, Y, and Z will take them that far.
Yeah,
I think it's maybe a little bit more money invested. I don't know.
And a pub on every corner of the ground.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Facts, stats, all the good stuff. But yeah, unfortunately for you.
Yeah.
It's fine, it's still time.
We're all about Draftkings though, Dave.
I'll tell you what, we are about Draftkings on the Statman Dave YouTube channel. Again, link in the description below. If you've missed out, you can join all other contests. We may be giving away some more prizes very, very soon, so stay to that. Currently, Brazier, you are 1 point ahead of me.
Am I? Yeah. Tony Kroos starting to pull the strings.
Yeah.
Moussa Dembele not scored, but he's getting in range for some shots.
Doing some stuff.
Justin Kluivert's finally woken up, and Nacho's recovered from his early
lack of doing anything.
And Rodrigo's done nothing in this game so far, has he?
A little bit of interplay, but nothing Draftkings scoring points. I think the thing is that it's either shots, crosses, or fouls drawn for attackers. But I think he's been quite good so far.
Is this him now?
This is Guedes on the left-hand side, cutting across the pitch, out to Valencia's right-hand side. Coquelin, ball into the box, and Nemanja Matic, great interception there, clearing up. And Alexis Sanchez, right-hand side, what can he do? 2 players on him, ball to Lukaku into the channel, good run from Big Rom. That'll do, quickly, pace, tempo, let's go. He's saying calm down. I'm saying speed up.
Yeah, he's won a bit, especially on the old counter-attack there.
Yeah, but it's going well so far in Draftkings. Brazier is 0.25 points ahead of me.
I like this, yeah. I'm in 12th position.
Who's in the lead at the moment? Corn on
53 points!
With 53 points. That's incredible. Get into the comments, guys. What are your usernames? And I'll try and read you out and give you a shout out.
Got Grimaldi. I knew he'd have Grimaldi.
Oh, goddamn Grimaldi! We've frozen on the camera again, Cameron. Let's be on the ball there. You can do it, Cameron. You've got a hat on. You've got that thing. At Statman Dave joins XO, confirmed.
Is it?
No.
Are you Wembley cupping?
I'm Crocs.
Oh, I'm done.
Absolutely done. 1-0 to Valencia is what people are saying in here. Who's your Scottish team, Dave? I don't know. I don't really have a Scottish team. Quite like Kilmarnock, maybe. That's what Cameron says. I've been to see. I saw Celtic and I've seen Rangers both up there.
I would say choose, but that's a very divisive.
Divisive question. I did like the in the Celtic game. What was nice was on 67 minutes. They do like a light show and they sing about the Lisbon Lions.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's true.
I like that.
First British team to win the European Cup. Lovely stuff, guys. Get into the James MUFC is sitting in 23rd. Let's scroll down to James MUFC. James H187. Oh, it just moved up to 22nd though, James. Don't worry about
rise.
That. He's on the absolute rise. Paul Pogba's in there. Fekir's in there. He's absolutely frozen. Thank God I didn't pick him. Chris Smalling of MUFC and Neto Javi Martinez. James, don't you worry about that.
So he thinks United are going to get he thinks Valencia are going to get a clean sheet.
Yeah, he's going for it. Brazier, we are now sitting 10th and 11th. We're improving. Our sides are doing okay.
Dzeko's having it. 3 shots on goal.
Oh, Edin Dzeko.
4 shots, 1 cross, and obviously he bagged as well.
Support Hearts is the shout. Here you have United on the break. Out to Paul Pogba, left-hand side of the box. Low cross into the box. Sweeped up there by Gabriel as well. Defending the near post well, isn't he, Gabriel? That's the second time.
Some of these players that you thought were Premier League flops. Coquelin doing some bits on the ball earlier. Gabriel. Batshuayi's been in fine goal-scoring form.
It's funny how these players that are like good players, they just get completely chucked by...
It's social media, isn't it? Because you do one bad thing or you have a bad scoring run. Like Morata at the moment, I'm sure he's a world-class player.
Yeah.
But he just can't cut the mustard at the moment.
100%. We have Luke Shaw for the throw and left-hand side. This is the weird thing about United. The best United teams have tempo. Every time United seems to get into these positions with throw-ins, everything slows down. We need to speed up, lads. Paul Pogba, touch inside. That's a free kick, that, ref.
I should have had one earlier.
That's got to be a cheese, that. Batshuayi, give him a cheese.
What's a cheese?
He gets booked and then he'll lose points on Draftkings and just try to motivate him.
Oh, nice. What's a cheese then?
Yellow card.
Oh,
it's
right.
yellow, isn't it?
Oh, I like that, yeah. Give him a cheese.
Red Leicester, that's a red card. Lawrence McKenna really hates when I say that on the kickoff. It's so funny. Next time I say that, that's for everyone as well. Everyone that's watching this now, when I say cheese on the kickoff, look at Lawrence's face.
Right.
I'll drop it a few times this next week.
But will he not say anything on the stream? He'll go after you and you said cheese 4 times.
Just look at it. Hopefully it'll be a wide shot. I can't see his face. Yeah, this is fine. Right, so Man United, Alexis Sanchez. He's got to do some bits soon. Alexis Sanchez.
Think he will.
Hopefully. Pray for Alexis.
The drop-off is absolutely incredible, isn't it?
He's going to come back. He just needs to believe in himself.
Yeah.
He's got to believe.
You know what
Alexis
he could
Sanchez.
do with maybe a new manager?
Oh, some salt in the mix. Sanchez hits the wall. Absolute goal. Bailly with a volley on goal. Oh, Jesus. Luckily, we'll be able to show that on Stat Zone very soon. Eric Bailly having a shot from 35 yards. Sanchez, free kick into the wall, headed clear. Strong, brave defending from the Spanish side.
Great for your Draftkings if you got Bailly for a shot.
Yeah.
Speaking of defenders with shots, Dave, Nacho's had 2 shots.
That's why we've got him in the team, mate. That is why we've got him in the team.
Where's that come from?
doing those bits in those final thirds. I think I've taken over you, Brazier.
Oh, crumbs.
Yeah, absolutely crumbs. Tony Cruz getting some points though. Getting some bonus points. This is why we love a bit of Draftkings. A very interactive game through the game. You get hyped, you get pumped. There's a yellow card there for Moreno. Rodrigo.
Oh, no. When you think I could have had Grimaldi and replaced him with Rodrigo.
I just can't believe it. Why would you pick Rodrigo? I told you to pick Grimaldi.
Why, man? That is terrible. You get minus points for that.
Oh, not nice actually. Cheeky little...
Oh, he's gone for the throat there.
Elbow, throat shot. Oh, throat shot. That's not nice. Decent defence, decent diving from the main man, Eric Bay. You got to appreciate that.
I'm trying to find you one here. Where are you now, Dave? What position are you in?
I'm sitting in 10th at the moment.
I can't find you.
But I don't know if I've updated. I don't know if it's updated. This is the pressure. This is the stress of Draftkings. Eric Bay currently with a throat injury. Getting a bit of attention on the pitch.
Right. Is there any what are the latest scores around?
The latest scores on the doors. Let's go into the Stat Zone app and we can see all the scores on the doors.
I'll have to get this Stat Zone up.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I'll give that in the description below as well. Check that out. It's beautiful, beautiful little app. So, let's flash it up. Today. So, missed out before, Valencia 3, Young Boys 0. The Barleth slaying some Young Boys. Hoffenheim 1, Man City 2, AK Athens 0, Benfica 2, CSK Moscow 1, Real Madrid 0. Lopetelli.
Has he not had a good start?
Not had a good bit at the moment. He's lost to Sevilla 3-0, drew with Atletico 0-0, now losing 1-0 away at CSK Moscow.
And he lost the Super Cup as well, didn't he?
Lost the Super Cup as well. Bayern 1, Ajax 1. That's like a classic European tie, that, isn't it? Two giants.
I'd love to see Ajax, because in my lifetime, well, especially since I've been a fan of football, they've never been that European giant, and I'd love to see that.
It's just money, isn't it? Lukaku, though, breaking on inside. Sanchez takes over. What can he do? Ball out to Paul Pogba. Terrible square pass. Valencia on the counter-attack again. Batshuayi holding the ball up. Whips out to Guedes on the overlap. Big chance.
Go on, Rodrigo. Get round the back.
Cuts
he's going alone.
Blocked by Alexis Sanchez. Lovely stuff there. Back to the scores on the doors. Lyon 0, Shakhtar 0, Man United 0, Valencia 0 and Roma 2.
Oh,
Pilsen 0. Who scored? Just gone in.
Get up there!
Great news for Draftkings. That's why Draftkings is so fun, because he can get pumped up, guys.
He's on fire.
Uh-oh, Eric Bay, he's not having a good time, actually.
Maybe his esophagus is damaged after that.
That could happen there. Absolutely. Loving the stream again. Thanks from Pewey there. Rail missing Zizou. Yeah, completely agree with that. Raiden. So easy to go down the right hand side. Yeah, actually, it's terrible. It's awful defending at the moment. We showed you before the Valencia sort of actions map. Maybe we'll show you that again just to reiterate the point that Valencia are battering United down that right hand side. No Bale in the Madrid squad. Yeah, I think he's apparently been injured. So excellent side there. Zeko got some pumps in there from James MUFC. He's got him in his side as well. He was hyped up with that.
I think quite a lot of people have got him because I've not really done much movement. Corn on the cob who's top's got Dzeko.
Karim Benzema.
Karim Benzema. He's got Pizzi who scored.
Oh, Pizzi scored as well.
And he got Grimaldo.
Terrible times. But so Man United's problem, as you can see, Valencia are attacking down the left. This is basically Football Manager exploit the left hand side.
Right, is that all it is?
Yeah,
because when I think of Valencia, I don't see many weaknesses in him. Strong, fast, obviously knows the game up and down that right hand side. But
I think it's a combination between playing someone like Antonio Valencia there that's not in the best form, and having Alexis Sanchez doesn't really track back. So with Marouane Fellaini, who's not necessarily that good at pulling over and shuttling, you'd rather have someone like a Fred that can do that.
Right.
But that's credible. I don't think I've ever seen such a left-sided attacking map.
You know who they need there?
Tell me, Diogo Dalot?
No.
Dzeko?
James Milner. Putting it out.
See, that's the thing. That's what we were talking about before. Very interesting point you break up. Like, who is Man United's James Milner? They don't have a player that fits that capability, and then what they need tonight is a player that shuttles over and covers.
I learned that from you, Dave.
But you brought it back. You brought back the knowledge with style. See, Man United, a little bit more balanced in their attack. Well, I don't know, never really. Let's discuss these two, right? Gary Neville with a face.
It's the Gary Neville derby, of course.
It is the Gary Neville derby again. Hopefully the Valencia fans are singing Gary Neville is a Valencia man, X, Y and Z. But yeah, United a little bit two-sided as well. But I think that's kind of the issue that, if we look at the... You can even see on the player influence map from Valencia, basically the players, the bigger they are, the bigger the influence. Yeah, Kondogbia, but look how left-sided they are, Guedes and Gaia in the United half. Interesting times again. Man United need to deal with that problem tactically, or they will concede. Thoughts on Man City versus Liverpool this weekend? We will be doing a preview on the Statman Dave YouTube channel. Have you got any thoughts?
I was thinking the other day in the shower.
Shower thoughts are always great.
I was thinking, is Manchester City versus Liverpool the new Manchester United versus Arsenal?
Yes, that's a very good point actually. Like, what do you mean? So like two teams that
the premium game of the year.
Yeah, that don't directly have a rival, but because they're now kind of at the top of European football or top of English football, should we say, have a rivalry.
That's like for me as a neutral, that's like the one that I look forward to the most.
Yeah, it should be an absolute corking game. You know, luckily we were blessed last season with 4 of the games.
No, Christ,
maybe more of 4. Were they playing the cup at all?
I feel they played like a lot.
Rom, right hand side, can he deliver? Lovely 2 step overs, loses the ball, whips it in though, cleared out, and Valencia do nick it away. But Valencia, Antonio nearly won it back. Antonio Valencia, that is. Eric Bailly with a strong challenge. He is annoyed about that throat shot. We are only 46 subscribers away from 80k.
Oh, amazing, Dave.
Got to get on the subscribe button.
If you're watching, if everyone who's watching now tells a friend,
yeah,
do it like that.
We're doing it.
We're doing it like that.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend, and while you're doing it, tell them about Draftkings.
Yeah, exactly. They're the 2 things we need to do. Morphing machine. Who's playing better?
Valencia.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
United have played better than they have been, but that's not much of a compliment.
I want to see some Fred action in the second half.
Yeah?
Bring on Fred or Fred to his pals.
Who'd you take him off?
Marouane Fellaini. I don't think Fellaini's been that good today. I don't think this is it's a game for Fellaini. Games where you're like playing a top side in terms of like a team that you expect to be beaten by in a way.
Right.
Whereas Valencia is a team that United should be beating and should be running, dealing with the ball and that sort of thing. Oh God, Valencia in right hand side low again. Another cutback. Good little touch there from Nemanja Matic to clear. Shot comes in over the bar, just as you like. Release Sword just coming in. Just watched the Napoli versus Liverpool. You did with Redmen. Loved it. Yeah, that was a good little bit of analysis. If you're a Liverpool fan, go and check that out. We're just talking about how Napoli have changed.
I just saw on Twitter, so the Napoli fans not very hopeful for tomorrow's game.
Yeah, there's a taxi driver, wasn't there? They got interviewed that was saying that it's absolutely right. I quite like with Sarri's side is very different to an Ancelotti side. Ancelotti's side a little more chilled out, more counter-attacking.
Right.
They're basically playing in a 4-4-2 that's interchangeable, like a bit like his AC Milan team in 2007.
So who've they got there now?
They've still got a very decent team. You've still got Dries Mertens, you've still got Insigne, you've still got Hamsik, you've still got Alan in midfield. Alan in midfield's been really good under Ancelotti, been fantastic so far, but they were exposed against Juve. Right. Juve gave them a bit of a hiding at the weekend. They won 3-1 Juve.
Did they?
Yeah, Ronaldo was excellent.
That's a ground I'd like to, and a team I'd like to.
Oh, I'd love to go and see that. I'd love to, and there's a load of I'd love to go to the Mestalla at Valencia.
Yeah.
I'd love to go to the Atletico Madrid ground. Napoli.
Because that's where the Champions League final is.
Yeah. It's an incredible new. I'd love to have gone for the other one as well. I'm Spanish from Valencia, but good match and good luck. Thank you, buddy. Machine. Morphing Machine, shout out. Yeah, good luck to Valencia as well. Hope you guys don't lose too badly today. Again, I'd be a bit upset if United lost, so I want to be
like
happy.
Valencia. They were a team like in Europe when we were growing up that were
They were beautiful.
Always there and about.
Which one? What, like players? Let's go through them.
Oh, I remember the kit because they had like a Mendieta.
Mendieta was a good one.
Canizares, the keeper.
Yep. Kili Gonzalez.
Oh, Kili Gonzalez, though.
Classic players.
Didn't they have Morientes up front?
Morientes up front. Villa, yeah, that was another. You had Pablo Aimar in one of the generation. Mister.
Yeah. Oh. That's
all the guys in the office are just switched off because
that's some real footballers there, guys. That's a real kit.
Some real lads. Pogba carrying the ball. Valencia with their back 4. We are 40 away from 80,000 subscribers. Please hit that button. United final third. Ball into the channel. Lukaku, decent defending from the Valencia centre half.
Fellaini coming in.
Very aggressive. Fellaini was solid in the last game. He was okay. He was absolutely okay. Why is Fellaini playing? I'm not interested in Fellaini. Bring Pereira on. He knows how to play versus them. Yeah, he played for them last year. Andres Pereira. In and out of the side, really. But that would be interesting. Brazier as a blue nose. What do you think of Wolves in the Prem? From a Wolves fan?
No.
Oh.
No, I just don't agree with. And if it happened to my club, I'd be banging it. I just don't agree with what's going on at Wolves.
Yeah, it's interesting
with the money and the way that they brought in players. And like it's a perfect situation where the owners and the people that are involved with the club are just going to pull out their investment in.
That's the worrying side.
And then they're just left with nothing. Yeah. But if it happened to my side, I'd be down there every week.
Watching the great football.
Yeah.
That's for a Birmingham City fan. I think I quite like the project a bit more than I like when, again, similar to the RB Leipzig project, where it's there's an aim for that, and they're doing it for a certain reason. And
even with City though, because I watched something on like the City group, even that's got like a philosophy to it. With this Wolverhampton thing, you can tell me different. But
it's just by Portuguese players, right?
By Portuguese, everyone gets happy.
It's kind of like players that are like Champions League tier players that need a break.
Yeah, like Matinha for £5 million. That's got to be like one of the signings of the season.
It's incredible. It's like, you remember like when Mascherano came and Tevez came to the Premier League? It's basically like having a team of those types of players.
Yeah.
But like, fair play to a lot of them, because most of the team played in the Champ.
I do like their manager.
Yeah, good manager.
I could see him.
Nuno Espirito Santo.
And Neves is just
he's a
different gravy.
Yeah, different class. Guedes.
He's done that a few times, Guedes.
Yeah, should have gone byline or should have released a guy out on the overlap. Quite a direct play, I think. Sometimes should get his head up. Batshuayi cuts inside. Eric Bailly, brilliant defending there. Eric Bailly. Valencia constantly finding the left winger. That was something that we were showing before. It's going to be exactly the same with refreshing stat zone. That it's becoming an issue for Manchester United. The Valencia keep going left over and over again. They're going left, and it's United haven't reacted to it yet. With Fellaini's not.
How did they react to it?
I'd look to United to look more like a 4-4-2 in defence with Fellaini properly out,
right?
As in like a right side in midfield position.
Got you.
Just to cover Sanchez. Sanchez again, like all the best players, like your Ronaldo's and Messi's, you kind of don't want them to defend. For Sanchez to get back into his good form, you want to play him in a position where he doesn't need to do that. But we do have Luke Shaw on the overlap, low cross and
crumbs.
Defence from Dani Parejo. Rashford was on the near post there. Some more good defending from Valencia. Will, mate, jealousy. You'll get nowhere near.
Oh no, it is. Yeah, it definitely is jealousy.
It's confirmed it. 99% conversion rate there on there. Is this some kind of video game?
Can be. Well, you could win a video game, couldn't you?
You could win a video game. You could have won a video game. Unfortunately, that competition now closed. But Draftkings will have more great prizes to give away. So if you don't want to miss out, link in the description below.
Get in there early next time.
Get in there early. Sign up. All the good stuff. I will, it'll be good. All be good stuff. But United are still without a goal. Valencia without a goal. But Valencia have dominated the left-hand side for them. Man United's right. Eric Bailly coming into the channel again. Lovely little pass out. Sanchez touch robbed in the final third. Like Sanchez losing the ball in a really key area. Batshuayi comes in. Instagram Q&A. Do you want to come over here, Cameron, and deal with that setup cost? But we're going to have an Instagram Q&A at half time. Where's Pogba been booked? He's still got the ball.
I think he pulled it back, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. Lovely tactical foul. I'm not going to get angry with that.
What an idiot.
But at the same time, Pogba drew the foul in from Parejo. Parejo was taken down. That's one of my best mate's sisters. So you keep that to yourself, Cameron. Your face is on. Your face is on.
No, we're not on the actual thing, though. It's fine.
Do you want to sort all the Q&A stuff? So Instagram, at Statman Dave. Got any questions for Will Brazier, at Will Brazier on Instagram and Twitter?
Yeah, correct.
Follow him. And then got any questions for me and Will? Get him in there, guys. Because Man United are about to do a bit of a half-time, as they call it in the trade, in terms of scores on the doors. Benfica have got a red card.
Ooh, Grimaldi. Oh, that would be serendipity.
Oh, that's not Rafa, but Rafa may get subbed off. Ruben Diaz getting sent off for Benfica. Centre back. I've got Rafa. That wasn't Rafa, but the tactical changes could come down. Roma 2-0, 2 Edin Dzeko goals. Bayern Munich 1, Ajax 1. CSKA Moscow are beating the current European champions 1-0. Shakhtar Donetsk are beating Lyon away from home 1-0.
Lopetegui.
Ismaili. I said get Ismaili.
Did you?
You got the assist for a Morales goal. That could have worked down there. Guedes coming in onto that stronger right foot.
Finally got a shot.
Goal again.
Is that another City?
That's the Undembele.
Denya.
Yeah, City lad. Yeah,
is it?
City centre half.
Is that a permanent to Leon as well?
You've done it on the Statman Dave account.
You're not on.
You can switch it.
I don't know how to switch it. I didn't want to go into it.
You got a personal and a work.
Of course.
I might do that.
Keep your life set.
Yeah, keep your eyes
I might do that actually.
I'll sneak into the DM. You want to know what account to me?
You want to know the real Dave?
Yeah, the real Dave. Luckily, that Dave account is completely hidden from the world. See ya! Is that half time? No, 3 minutes added on after, of course, the Eric Bailly throat incident. Again, the rest of the games are at half time because United did kick off a little bit later. But any questions for half time, get them to Instagram at Statman Dave and we'll talk about those. Guedes' decision making has been poor. I kind of agree. It's a little bit, when he's in form, kind of
comes naturally
it comes naturally. But when a little bit out of form, got to think a bit more. Sometimes he has the wrong calls. Hi guys, just joined the stream that comes in from Dara. Shout out to you, buddy. United lack balance. That comes in from Yasser. United lack a lot of things at the moment, more than balance. Valencia are worse than we are in the final third from Paul Lucas. That is a fair point. My midfield would be Pogba, Fred and Pereira. Chong on the right side. I want to see more of Chong. Got a great assist today for the opening goal for Buna. Lovely little assist. Picking on the left-hand side, the right-hand side, lovely cross, or lovely pass, shall we say. Really good player. Scout report on the Statman Dave channel as well if you want to go and check out more about him. Boring. This game is boring. Boring.
Someone did say 0-0 and then we kind of hoped and prayed for the best.
Yeah, I think whoever's done that has jinxed it, but we've got Draftkings to get us through, so we'll check.
Draftkings is actually getting me through.
Getting me through the tough times.
I'm glad we've got like a multi-game one as well.
Yeah, that's all the fun. So we've got that. So again, Instagram, go and check it out. And if you also, you're what part of the Instagram fam, we can do it right now. We're like, join the stream. Statman Dave YouTube channel. Will Brosier right here.
Get on it.
Get on it. Social plug-in in the social plug. Socialception.
It's so 2018 right now.
It's mad, isn't it? Absolute madness, guys. Mourinho is Moyes in a mask.
That would be like the best episode of Scooby-Doo.
Imagine that, like...
half time now.
Oh my god, it's David Moyes! That'd be absolutely insane. Crazy, crazy stuff. Do you think we should keep Mourinho? I think there's some decisions to be made at the moment at Manchester United with the director of football first. That's got to be the key decision. That'll be good. Saw how close you were to 80k and just sub. That's from Laura G. Shout out to Laura G. Been watching for ages. Forgot to subscribe before. Great as always, lads.
Get on it. Get on it now.
Thanks, Laura.
If you tell a mate 80k is like that.
Yeah, you tell a mate that's the strategy you want to go down. Maybe we can get a little social blade as well open up. Social blade. So when it goes off, we can go off and we can
what are you gonna do?
Excited. I'll be very excited. How do we do this live?
I think you just go live sub count on the Google.
Okay, let's do that.
And then you'll get you to 80. If everyone who's watching now tells a friend. Statman Dave's near 80k. It's free to do.
It's free. It's free. Yeah. It is free to do that. It's free to tell a friend. It's free to subscribe.
It's free to. The best thing you can do in life is be nice. Do a good deed.
Yeah. Just clicks on change user and it says Statman Dave does not exist.
You have to just do it as one word.
Oh, thanks, Cameron. That's why you're behind the scenes.
What's going on there?
Yeah, it's just been a bit of a joke. But anyway, guys, let's move on to the questions you guys have got. How is Luke Shaw playing? We can have a look at a little bit of half-time analysis.
Yeah, I'd be interested in this, Dave, because I have got him in my Draftkings team.
Lovely stuff. So, Man United 0, Valencia 0. It has not been a classic. Only one shot on target for each side. No big chances created.
Yeah, not the worst 0-0.
Yeah, I've seen worse 0-0s. But again, not seen the best. Parejo in there. But guys, top players today. Guedes, 5 shots. We've seen a lot of him, but his decision making has been questioned. Coming in on that from the left hand side onto his right foot. When Gaia's been on the overlap, and when Valencia have been at their best, they've been working those cutbacks on that left hand side. So maybe Guedes open himself up a little bit, cut it back, and that'd be good. There's some comments coming in. Jacob saying Rashford being too greedy. It's kind of frustrating for Rashford because nobody else is having a go on goal.
Yeah.
He seems to be the only guy that's looking to create things. Again, he's doing the similar thing to Guedes, coming in from the left-hand side and cutting. The shot that was actually on target was a great little run from him, beat around 3 or 4
a bit of quality, hasn't it?
A little bit of quality, yeah. Lukaku's been poor. It's not been great. It's game for Romelu Lukaku again. Frustrating for Manchester United as a whole. Dani Parejo has been very good on the ball, distributing it well. That's what you'll get from him. Short passes, moving people around.
Is he the one that normally drops a bit deeper?
So he usually plays as the 6, and Kondogbia more of an aggressive, ball-winning number 8. But again, he's been dominating the ball, and Kondogbia, you'll see, he's slightly a bit more expansive and a bit more into the final third, which is that sort of the counter of the two.
Right.
If you envisage slightly, in possession, one will hold a little bit more, and Kondogbia will go and join the front 4 players. Our pal Rodrigo, he may have got booked in Draftkings and lost you some points, but created 2 chances more than any other player on the pitch. That's been the problem for Manchester United, is they've only created 3 chances again. It's one of these things where it's awful. It's just not good. Like, for example, this Luke Shaw one is a 2-yard pass. where Rashford's gone on an absolute worldly of a run. Paul Pogba, same again, 2-yard pass to Marcus Rashford. This is the thing, Rashford may have been perceived to be greedy, but nobody else is doing anything.
Yeah.
And it's so frustrating to watch United at the moment. They're just a bit poor. Again, the one that Sanchez created from the right wing was good. What do you guys think of Sanchez as well on the right wing? Are you happy to see that? Michy Batshuayi controlling the tempo in the final third, 12 out of 13 passes. Again, he's the guy that's linking it. So we're seeing him play to his feet.
Because I thought he was more of a just like a sort of poacher, sort of just playing on the front line.
Footballer.
Yeah.
That's why your question before about why maybe he'd be better than Morata.
And it suits their style of play because Giroud I see in a different light now. He links Hazard in, Pedro, Willian, who's over that side, where Morata doesn't. And the touches Batshuayi's had today, fantastic.
Yeah, crazy from Chelsea again, letting another young player leave. Sanchez has been crossing though, what you kind of want from the right hand side. One completed though in that key pass. Take-ons as well, 2 out of 5, maybe a better conversion in the final third. You're getting so pumped by Draftkings. This is brilliant.
Man, I love the Draftkings.
It's just it's exciting.
That ticking league always just keeps me in.
It keeps you entertained. But again, United's problems come down in defence. So that Valencia attack on the left-hand side, there's so much action going around there where they're looking to open United up. If we look at the passes in the final third in their penalty area, a lot of the things they're creating is coming from that left-hand side. So it's not good. We've dominated the game. Yeah, it's interesting. We have, but we haven't created, and that's the United problem at the moment. They lack thought in possession, and someone like a Fred coming on, or a Fredge, shall we say, could help.
Is he the best of both for us, where he's combative and he'll get them tackles in, but he's a bit more creative? Yeah,
you'd say he's basically a ball winner off the ball, and then on the ball will press really aggressively. So it's been interesting for Manchester United. I just want to see more from a few of the players. I think Rashford has been the bright spark. Excuse me, being a little bit greedy, should we say, on the ball, but Ronaldo used to do that a lot at United, with cutting in and stuff. But maybe he could hit the byline a bit more.
Yeah, get himself down there. It looks good cutting in on the right, from the left onto the right as well.
Yeah. But what do you guys think? What do United need to do? For me, substitutions-wise, I think Fredge, as soon as possible, coming in.
Do you want Mata for Sanchez?
I'd like to see. No, I'd like to see a little bit more from Sanchez. I don't think he's done badly, but I don't think he's done great. I'd like to see a bit more. Also, maybe chuck him through the middle.
Yeah.
Just why not?
What was his role at Arsenal?
So when he scored all of his goals and got all of his assists at Arsenal, striker, centre forward.
Right, okay.
Like it was something like crazy, like 30. The season where he was really good, 30 goals and 10 assists as a striker.
Oh right, so now they're just playing him out of position.
Yeah, no, it's like kind of like what do you do with these players when they get to this age when they're not as, not as energetic in the press. It's like just put them up front.
Yeah. And
either United switch into a 4-4-2 or maybe taking Lukaku off and bringing Juan Mata on. Again, Lukaku hasn't done badly, but it just seems like nothing's coming off. 0 shots. Again, that comes down to United not creating chances. It's like this dual problem. The United don't create, and then Lukaku has not many touches, so he tries to do more on the ball than he should be doing when he maybe would be better to saying that he's completed 11 out of his 12. But you compare that compared to Batshuayi, how you're linking it. Those two pass maps are very interesting in terms of comparing the two players. Batshuayi's done a lot better in that situation, and again, 0 chances created, but it's not, again, crossing. Like, why is Lukaku going out to cross? Like, United should be crossing from good positions to him. And that's the kind of thing, the only good stuff when we've seen is the move where, really early doors where he flicks onto Sanchez, Sanchez goes. It's just a bit not enough from United.
I mean, the BT production team are clutching at straws here, aren't they?
Again, the pressing's been a bit better higher up the pitch, but it's kind of like the problem for United isn't that at the moment. I don't think it's more of they're not on the ball. But guys, keep getting into comments. There's a lot of hate. There's a lot of hate for Mourinho in the comments. Sanchez was a left wing at Arsenal, but he gave more freedom. Yes, he was. The season where he played the best, though, he was playing through the middle as a striker. So it's kind of this interesting side. There we go. There's the button. That was so stupid.
Oh, nearly there.
We are 16 away.
16 away. So there's definitely 16 nice people who've got 16 friends.
Subs. People have left.
Sorry, mate. That's probably my.
People have just quit.
Do what you need to do.
Do what you need to do, guys. What do you think about the problems for Manchester United? Sanchez has been looking a lot brighter after his break, but room for improvement. I agree with that, Julius. Von Martins, that's the good stuff there. Hello, Statman. Hello, Hussein. Good stuff there. Jose is ill. Hello, Statman Dave. Tweet your live sub counter. Yeah? Do you want to tweet it a bit? Why the bloody hell not?
I'll give it a go.
Give it a go, buddy. But yeah, United aren't looking too fresh in this game so far. Not the most exciting game of football we've watched, but we've got something that makes it exciting.
Oh, exactly.
Oh, I tell you what. May not be the best football in the world. But $10 is going to be dropping into the Statman Dave Draftkings account if this continues with this good form.
You're on $10?
I'm on $10. I'm in 7th position.
I'm in 11th. I'm on your heels, though. How many points are you on?
I'm on 55.
Oh, so there's not a lot in it at all,
Not a lot in it at all, mate. 4 points in it. That's why Draftkings is so good. We'll find out where James MUFC is very shortly as well. So we've got some good points for Edin Dzeko grabbing a brace. I just thought against Pilsen, Edin Dzeko, very powerful striker, was going to do the business. Rafa is not doing well, and as well with Benfica down to 10 men, may get subbed off. So I'm a bit worried, to be honest.
No, I just need Dembele to do some bits, but where's our differentiators? Luke Shaw,
so basically
Justin Kluivert.
Kluivert versus Rafa.
Yeah.
And then it's Luke Shaw versus Piccini. Piccini's on fire, apparently. On fire in the game. Let's have a look at where James MUFC is. He was sitting around 22nd position. James has now gone on to 18th.
He's on the climb.
He's on the climb, on the absolute climb.
That's what you want to be doing. It's like a championship team who's sneaking into the playoffs.
Exactly.
They hit the Fulham last year. That's what he is.
Straight in. Juan Jesus not having a great game. Fekir not being very good. Pogba, stinky. Frozen. Absolutely frozen. Top of the leaderboard is still corn on the cob. What do we need here? So we need Karim Benzema to get sent off.
Grimaldi off.
Pizzi to do a 2-footer and get sent off as well.
Grimaldi to retire.
From international football because of getting sent off.
Yeah.
So basically, we need 4 or 5 red cards to really swing the tide.
Corn on the cob's absolutely.
Yeah, I think he's played this before.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's not one of the newcomers, but we are still 17 away from the big total of 80k.
It's going to happen tonight.
Callum is last. Callum doing the thumbs up, but it's time now for the Instagram Q.A. How do we even do this?
I think you go into your messages there.
This one?
Oh no, I don't know. Oh yeah. Which account's this?
Go into your notifications.
Yeah. There we go.
And then where it says questions.
Notifications, and then
Is that on there?
I think I'm there. There's lots of questions coming in, guys. Right, let's go. Let's do this. First up, your questions: the defence, midfield, attack, are all playing in their own and aren't linking. More of a statement from Ellis, but yeah, kind of agree with that. You're amazing football analyst. Your content is banging. You're a lovely individual. Thanks for.
Thank you. Oh, sorry, sorry, mate. I thought it was that.
Will Brazier, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere.
Of course, he's the stat man.
Yeah, find him. Would Pereira or Fred be a better option for midfield over Fellaini? I've gone with Fred. Pereira would be a good option. Who are you going to go with?
I want to see Matt on.
Matt, okay. Good show. No, why not? Why the bloody hell not?
Will he not drop a bit? Like Manchester City, like do that thing, like Bernardo Silva's dropped back, De Bruyne's dropped back. Yeah. Can Matt do that?
Yeah, of course can. Now, that would be quite interesting to see Sanchez as a 10, Matt on the right.
Yeah.
Left-hand side, Rashford. Pogba in midfield. Why not? Let's do it. Let's go with that one. The players look very scared as the half goes on. Thoughts? That's from Ellis.
What's the atmosphere like at Old Trafford at the moment? I mean, I went against Wolves and it was
rotten. Really bad, yeah. Really, really bad. That's why we were singing the Cantona song. Check everyone pumps. 5 Cantonas, 4 Cantonas, 3 Cantonas, 2 Cantonas. But who would you have as your director of football?
I always sign Jeff Venture on Football Manager. And he's actually at Blues now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Bring Big Jeff in. Ralph Rangnick from RB Leipzig would be funny if United could get him, but I don't think they will. There's talk of other people coming in, but it's got to be the right guy. The guy from Juve, Marotta, who basically kind of half built. And the thing with Juve is they're different. They've got lots of different components that make up this backroom staff. So arguably United need to go to bat like that. I want to see more of. I want to see these guys that maybe go on social media and say things that they shouldn't be saying. Ex-players, ex-managers getting involved, ever involved, Scholes involved.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah.
Gabby,
and it's not such like a firing line position.
Yeah, exactly. Who's going to get the Europa League places this season? Manchester United.
I think it's like who's in the top 4 and then who's going to.
My bold shout was Wolves.
Probably the amount of money they're spending. Where's the money coming from?
We don't know. Plans for Football Manager. We're going to do a charity stream. You signed up last time, I think.
Did I?
We asked you to. Yeah, if you want to come down. We're doing an office charity stream for 24 hours.
Did I sign up? Cam, do you remember me signing up there?
Diabetes UK, and the hashtag is going to be Get Cam a New Pancreas.
Oh right. So as many as 24 hours. 20.
We're going to do 20. We're going to try and basically do a Premier League season. And then the winner of the day is a player that gets the highest differential from their media prediction.
Oh, I like
that. We need 20 people.
Yeah, there'll be a few lads in the
to get him
fourth office that'll be up for that.
Get them in. McKenna till the end of the season could be a good option, and let United to sort everything out. We're awful off the ball. That's something McKenna would sort, not clear cut. Movement, will Mourinho improve that? I hope he does with Carrick and McKenna, or if not, then there's a problem. Who's United's best player at the moment for me? Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
Anywhere else?
I'd really like Rashford to be that guy, but he needs to do it consistently. That's horrible. De Gea,
yeah. What do you make of Rashford? Sanchez, on the right wing. He's good, but he does, like, the next question, does that make Valencia vulnerable? It does. That's why United need to sort the system out and either bring in Fred or Pereira at half time to shuttle out. Why was Alexis even playing on the left when he could play on the right, getting Martial benched? Well, I think he should play as a striker or as a 10, and that's my 2 cents.
Is Lingard injured at the moment?
Yeah, he's injured at the moment. He's the man, isn't he?
I love him.
He is the man. The second ticking up. 20 to go.
That's not much, is it?
There's not many. Especially if you've got friends.
What did that person say? They summed you up perfectly. What did they say? Perfect football. That's a channel description.
That is a good point. Maybe I should screenshot. There you go. Amazing football analyst.
There you go. That's if you want amazing, not futuristic, modern day football analysis, stats, everything.
But also we play games, don't we?
Entertainment. Entertaining stats.
Yes.
He's the man.
He is the man. The second half is about to kick off, Brazier, so you never know with this head-to-head Draftkings. Again, link in the description below if you want to check out Draftkings. Great little app, lots of fun. I need Lewandowski to bag some goals.
I need Dembele. I need Rodrigo to do something as well for me, Dave.
So you need Rodrigo to save that yellow card, to work back.
Even an assist would be nice. Someone was just doing some movements for him. Tony Cruz gone up to an 8.2. Nacho's gone on flames as well.
Has he? Because he's flames.
He's doing well.
Again, you look at someone like Nacho, you do your research. That's why you got to do your fantasy football research. You realise that Marcelo is injured,
right?
And you bring him in, starting left back.
Oh, is he?
Well, he is at the moment because Marcelo's injured.
Oh, I thought he was playing centre back.
Sorry, not centre back. Sorry, left back.
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, beautiful stuff.
I didn't know.
Pogba out, Rashford out. They're chatting to each other. They're looking to get riled. The fans on their seats. They're not yet singing 5 Cantonars.
Could
happen. See some of them fancy it. Voice of Owen Hargreaves on BT. That's why you're listening to the Statman Dave and Will Brazier live stream, because you don't want to listen to Owen Hargreaves. All respect to Owen Hargreaves, but he seems to say the same thing over and over and over again. Get into the comments, guys. All the good stuff. 20 away from 80k. That should be the slogan, Ash. Nice one there.
20k from 80k. 20 away from 80k. They're all bouncing in the background there.
Yeah, who's going off?
Camera shaking.
Matic and Fellaini being like, I'm falling asleep. That's from Jacob. Some Lewandowski goals from me, James. That's exactly what we want. The boys are back out from Vish. So, second half is on. Man United at home to Valencia. Nillers at the moment. We want some goals.
Need some goals. What was the Liverpool score at this time? 1-1, 2-1?
2-1, I think.
Yeah.
PSG grabbed that goal.
Yes, yeah.
The good stuff there. Sanchez looks more natural in the right position, in my opinion. I prefer getting him used to that position than watching him getting everyone's way on the left. Yeah, fair play, Jimmy V. I'd probably prefer that as well. It's weird that it's taken this long to maybe try this manoeuvre. He had a good goal-scoring record at Barcelona when he played on the right, but it was a bit different because he was more of a striker.
And what, they'd leave them 3 like all the way up there?
Basically, yeah.
Oh.
And Messi was playing central as well, so he'd sort of... It was quite interesting. It was like he'd come into the striking position and Messi would be at 10. So yes,
very fluid.
Very fluid. As Barcelona are, do like to be fluid.
Very fluid indeed.
Fluid in the final third. Again, Brazier, 7th position. I am going 12th. You've got to do it, man.
You got an extra $5 on me there.
Yeah, you see, big dollars. Closer to the thing. Dave, does controversial coaching not work effectively at the highest level in modern football anymore? Brazier,
I mean, this sounds like for you, though.
That's a bloody question, isn't it?
That's a controversial. What does he mean in terms of
so
like?
I think maybe the aggressive, maybe sort of like your military.
So I think the best example of that for me that I can think of is Gareth Southgate's approach with England at the World Cup, and he was it's almost like that millennial manager now, where you can't scream and shout. Maybe some of the stuff that Mourinho's going through, where he can't stop the rot almost and loses the dressing room. But Southgate, got them all together, and I think you have to be. I mean, you're growing up, kids. You can't say too much to them now.
No, and I think that's. But then at the same time, surely there's that level of respect that they should also give their manager.
Yeah.
If their manager does father them in a way.
Yeah, I think it's having that. Yeah, it's having that two-way street.
Yeah, 100%.
But if you come in with the wrong approach at the start, I think Southgate was perfect at it as well. And I think playing the game, although
again, like with Southgate, like you kind of want some aggression. Like the Colombia game, England were quite poor in.
Yeah,
time,
true.
like,
Yeah.
Someone to come in and
do you not think that's what Steve Holland does? Like the was good cop, bad cop?
No. It could be a very good point, and I kind of agree. I think that as a manager now, I think you've got to do everything. Like you've got to be able to understand. Who you bollock, who you put your arm around.
Yeah.
And I think it's that. I think just being one doesn't work anymore.
No.
Just being like nice and friendly and supportive.
Get taken advantage of.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Like Jurgen Klopp, as much as he puts his arm around players, will have a go if he needs to.
Yeah.
The interesting one that I read today was when Alisson made that mistake against Leicester.
The Cruyff turn.
The Cruyff turn. Klopp basically came in the dressing room just like completely like bawling his eyes out laughing. Just walked up to him and was laughing. Like,
Honestly?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Quite nice. But I don't think he would have done that if Liverpool had won.
No.
Would have been very.
I don't think he did that with Karius in the Champions League final.
Apparently, we've got some updates from the Birmingham City game.
Oh no, Dave.
There's a red card.
0-2.
The red Leicester has been dealt out.
Give them belt. So he just come back from injury.
The absolute Uncle Snappers.
Oh no.
He's the centre half, is he?
Centre mid.
That's not good.
We're lacking in that position.
Batshuayi, some more great hold-up play. Smalling a little bit lucky, deflected out for a throw into Valencia in the final third round.
Dave, riddle me this.
Yeah.
0.0, we've got a huge flame on it.
Maybe he's come back from the dead.
Oh, right.
Maybe he was on minus points. No?
Maybe he's on the way for a clean sheet, is he?
Maybe that could be it. Flaming coming. Nacho 5 points, David Hare still on a 2. Hey, he's not really done much.
We need a goal here, don't we?
Yeah, we need a goal. We definitely need a goal.
You know what would be nice? A United goal to coincide with your 80k.
That would be great. That would be fantastic. We keep losing subs. We're gaining subs. We're losing subs. Guedes curls a shot. Oi!
You know what it...
That's the phone. We've got some more supers, have we?
79p special! Yes!
Special! Dog Savage X with the 79p. It's another one. Now let's go back to the football as Man United don't play very well.
Everyone seems to be blaming Pogba.
A lot of beef. United. I agree with that one. Thoughts on Greenwood turning pro? Adam C. It's great news for Manchester United. His goal scoring record is filthy.
He's a striker.
Level. He's a striker.
I saw him doing the rounds
left,
today.
Right, everywhere. His record going into today's game was unbelievable. Really, really good stuff from a player that's going to explode.
Are we talking? Is he another English talent as well?
Another English talent?
Is he?
Loads of English talent at the moment. All the English lads.
2022. I might buy my tickets to Qatar right now.
I think 26.
Dave, come on. We nearly won it. We nearly won it this year.
Yeah, fair point. We've rolled our way to those semis. Poor old Croatia.
I reckon the Euros.
The Euros.
Yeah.
2024.
2020.
2020. That's the one that rotates, isn't it?
Yeah.
Long ball out from United. Lukaku, chest control, brings the ball down.
Oh no, that's just a stiff arm.
Just a stiff arm. Not good there.
Right, where are we in the league now? Someone's gone cold for me.
Not good. Not good stuff there.
13th still.
13th. Oh, that's not too bad. I'm dropped to 9th. Nearly out the promotion places. Need some more goals. The lads are getting behind.
That's it. If I can lip read, that looks like the Cantona song.
I reckon it probably is.
Yeah.
We are, we're closing in. We're not
Cantona territory.
We're in Cantona territory. It's a good 3 months of Cantona, 4 months. That's why I tried to get it started. Here we have Valencia again. Left hand side, cuts the ball back. Guedes, edge of the area.
Nice,
the ball
perfect
out.
decision.
Coquelin, 1v1 with Luke Shaw. Little step over. Doesn't really move the ball. Back to Parejo. Spreads it wide to Kondogbia. Marouane Fellaini ahead of him. Brilliant interception for Valencia. Lukaku, right hand side. What can he do? Someone support him. Play it. The break is so slow for United these days.
Lukaku, I just can't. He's just not ever or never going to be a world-class striker.
I think he will do.
You think?
I think he's got the raw materials. It's just in those situations, there's no one that's offering short there. It seems like he gets the ball and it's like a few too many touches and then he tries to move it in.
I don't know.
Almost frustrating. Yeah, it's fair, you've got your opinions. Why is he not going to be a world-class striker?
I just, with Rooney, there's always that thing around Valencia on the break.
No.
Oh no. Coquelin looking like Arsenal need him back, yeah.
There. Crunching challenge on teammate Guedes, though, gets away with the ball and Fellaini comes in again.
None of them.
No foul.
None of them.
European refereeing here at its best. Sanchez, right hand side. Can he do something on the ball? No, look how well Valencia get back with bodies. Switches the ball off to Rashford. Long, speculative pass. Can Pogba get on it?
Oh!
Handball. Pogba's calling it. Rejection there by the referee. Decent football. Good, like a speculative ball by Sanchez to switch it, but you know, cause the defender some problems. Pogba with a little bit of a volley.
Ooh. It is down.
Yeah, he's not made the move to, get in the way. Rashford, cross into the box, corner Man United, and again the goalkeeper catches it. Come on, Marcus, you're better than that. You can deliver that chicken dinner, as they say in PUBG.
Are you a PUBG fan?
I love a bit of PUBG.
You play Fortnite?
No, PUBG.
Fortnite, man.
Nah, come on, man.
Come on, no.
I want to build buildings, you know?
Nah, you want to be building. You want to keep yourself
You
safe.
just bang people in the face with a sniper.
You want to keep yourself safe.
Simple, man, you know what I mean? Like, sort it out. Roma 3-0. James Under has scored. Roma, of course, playing Victoria Pilsen. Other scores on the doors for the second half. AK Athens have got a goal back. Good news. That means Grimaldo will get less points.
Yes.
Good work.
Grimaldo Knight fans are having an absolute stinker now.
Shakhtar 2, Lyon 0.
Wow. Is that a shock, Dave?
A little bit of a shock there. Alan Patrick.
Oh, Fekir got booked as well.
For a second Morales goal, and Fekir getting booked for tripping. Minus points. Pogba, final third.
Oh, nice.
Little bit of fee. Sanchez in the penalty area. Checks
Dip
back.
it.
Up to
Rashford! Oh, that was going well. That was going throwing material. Oh, he's had one in the nuts. Number 6.
Kondogbia taking one in the nuts.
Yeah.
Matic is dribbling close to him. Kondogbia, Valencia, angry.
Oh, you can't stop
you can't
it!
do that!
It was his meat and veg.
He's just taking it in the family jewels. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, you cannot stop it there. That is criminal.
Ball before wicket, that. Nothing wrong
That
with
is
that.
absolutely criminal.
Disgraceful. That is a shock, though. Lyon beating Man City and then losing to Shakhtar. But that puts... Oh, I was about to say that puts Man City bottom of the league, but I forgot they won, didn't they? Turned it flaming round.
Wow. Sorry, big one for me.
Oh, yeah?
Villa were 2-0 up at half time. It's 2-2.
Preston North End.
And they're down to 10 men.
Absolute classic football club. Still, we are watching the only game in the Champions League this...
No goals.
0 goals. Thanks for staying. Thanks for liking the stream. We are close to 80k as well, guys. Keep smashing that subscribe. And what do they need to do, Will?
Tell
their friends.
Tell their friends. If you got what we're down to now, 18.
18 away.
18. You've
away.
got 18 friends.
I think so. Yeah.
That's have you? I've got 18 people. WhatsApp group chat.
Yeah.
Drop the link in.
Just drop the link in. Straight
Drop
away,
the link
like
in.
A grenade.
Yeah. Who's
Watch
this?
it blow up.
Do you want analytics? Do you want stats? Yeah. Everything.
Well, bloody get it then.
Get it now.
Get it absolutely now. We've just seen some shots of David Beckham with his glorious haircut.
I thought that was Rachel Riley next to him there.
No.
You must have met Rachel Riley.
No, I've not had the pleasure. No
experience her.
No, she's really good presenter. Cameron Waters is putting his hand up like we're at school and he's saying, I've met her. In the lift. Cameron has met her in a lift.
Nicky Butt and Ryan Giggs there. How they could do with at least Ryan Giggs.
Interesting though. Patrick, we're just going to do some stats from the Shakhtar Nets game. Alan Patrick, 1 assist, 2 chances created, more than any other player on the pitch. In, of course, Lyon. I need Justin Kluivert to start stepping start bagging. He might get subbed off soon. They've got a lot of attackers. Ferland Mendy, in fact, this is Benjamin Mendy's brother.
Is it?
Yeah. Starts for Lyon at left back. 2 left backs. Imagine that though, when you're growing up, both left backs. Your brother's a left back and you're a left back.
Yeah, surely they played in the same team.
But I suppose they could play on the same wing. That'd be quite cool.
Double Mendy.
Double. Imagine F Mendy and B Mendy.
Commentator's nightmare.
Yeah, absolute Mendy. Nah, crazy.
15 away now, Dave.
15 away. Tayson as well in the final third. Like Tayson, very good player. Again, linking it. Likes to drift into that inside left channel and combine. Last season it was Bernard. Obviously, Bernard has joined Everton now.
Yeah, what do you make of him? He popped up on my FIFA Ultimate team.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's just never got... Like, what was bad about him in the early parts of his career, he's very easy to knock off the ball. It looks like he's built a bit of...
45 physicality on FIFA.
That's what I mean.
Which is terrible.
Well, I went to watch Shakhtar last year to do some Fred research. It was good.
Where?
Yeah, I liked him, like Tayson.
Did they get Bernard on a free? Or did they pay him?
I think so. There was that weird, obviously, with Shakhtar and it being in Donetsk, there was a lot of strange movings with the whole civil war problem over there. However you describe it.
Someone enjoyed the price of football.
Someone enjoyed the price of football, did they? Oh, enjoyed the Price of Football video from Cameron the other day. Well done to Cameron from Luis Mendoza.
Great series.
Yeah. Anyone else got any thoughts on Cameron's late video? Yeah, I thought it was late as well, guys.
Was it late? Was it?
Very late. It was very late.
Was it?
You know, I try and give Cameron advice, and sometimes he just thinks he's better than me. He doesn't want to take the advice, but it's okay, Cameron. Well, next time I'll advise you to where to get your hair cut. That'll be fantastic.
I got a great guy on Tib Street.
Have you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Are you on Tib Street as well?
No, I've got a dude in Chorlton.
Chorlton? Is that where you are?
Yeah, decent.
Get yourself on Tib Street.
Like, you need to... I find when you get your hair cut, you need to really trust the person that's cutting your hair.
I changed recently.
You're a madman.
He's got my hair for 2 years. There's free haircuts by King Street.
Free haircuts by King Street if you're in Manchester.
That's how bad the game is. We've sort of food, haircuts.
And now Alexis Sanchez with a corner from the right-hand side. Can we get some goals? Guys. Smalling header. Neto comes out. Saves it.
Not happy.
Just...
Is everyone United in this room?
Yeah, Cameron used to be a Chelsea fan, now he supports United. Yeah. Doesn't know what he's talking about, this one. I can't believe we're watching the best game in the Champions League today. Get into the comments. Scott McTominay looks like he's coming on.
What would he bring to the table?
Oh, I'll tell you what, everything.
Would he?
I think a bit of passing, bit of directness, bit of Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay's basically like James Milner. It's the same thing, you know?
Let's go.
Let's get him on.
Let's go.
Straight away. Let's bring him on. That's the funny thing about James Milner. He's literally played every position. 13 away now, guys, from the subscription.
Right, I might drop it in my own lads chat for now.
Okay, you drop the bomb. This is what you need to do. Get into your lads chat, get the hand grenade out, drop it in.
Or female, yeah. I've got one of them as well. I've got a girl and guy chat from back home.
Just because, you know, talking about his friends chat, there's probably got a lot of female chat as well. We're going to go back to Draftkings, though, because Draftkings,
is the one.
Again, responsible. Benfica is 2-2.
Who's
AEK Athens have just grabbed another goal.
Oh, I've definitely got no one from there. Oh, Grimaldo's taken a beating.
Oh, I'll tell you what, there's a fella that we should have selected.
Who's this then?
Clonardides.
Yeah.
26 years old, midfielder, bagged 2 goals. The brace, getting them back into the game. But Rafa's probably going to get substituted soon. Rafa's still on. Pizzi's been brought off.
Pizzi?
That's good news, because the Cobb fella's top of the league with that, you know what I mean?
Right,
Luke Shaw. That's a late challenge from Batshuayi.
He
had the Grimaldo as well.
So we need Justin Clive.
Oh, Olympic Lyonnais have scored.
Go on.
Is it Dembele? Oh, it's just still got the ball emoji. It's got the ball emoji. Refresh. Oh, we probably would have seen it on Draftkings again. Draftkings so fat. It's Dembele!
Yes! Right up there!
Sing, lads! Beautiful!
Corn on the cob, we are coming for you!
We're going to win the league. And now you're going to get corn on the cob, and now you're going to get a corn on the cob. Da, 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 da. We're going to win the league.
We're on it.
Right, back to the Manchester. Chris Smalling with a clearance. Paul Pogba breaks, open the play, ball outside the foot. Sanchez tumbles.
Thank God for Draftkings tonight.
Yeah, this is why. This is 19 points. Oh, 79 points.
Tony Cruz has just gone on a madness.
We're 7th and 9th now.
Woohoo!
What do you guys think of that? Draftkings fun there. And again, no other goals to report on, guys. Back to the studio. Darmian on for Tony, Paul Lucas. I kind of agree, but at the same time, where is Diogo Dalot? Sanchez getting a free kick? No, from that. Tony V.
Oh, sorry. Is that United fan chat?
Tony V. John O'Shea. We need to bring John O'Shea back. Scott McTominay, Wes Brown or John O'Shea? That is a very good question. I love a bit of Wes Brown.
Sorry, just a bit of championship news. Villa were 2-0 up at half-time, went down to 10 men, and now they're 3-2 down to Preston, who haven't won a game in 5.
Oh, stats.
Hashtag just saying.
Yeah, just saying.
And we're still drawing 1-1.
Uh-oh, Paul Pogba.
Callum picked 6 injured players for
his... Excellent stuff from Callum there. 6 injured players for his Draftkings team. Paul Pogba, edge of the box. Needs to put it into the basket. Got to be a goal here, Pogba. Sanchez also looks interested. He runs off. Oh! I just didn't quite believe it. I didn't believe it.
I didn't believe it either. From
James MUFC, Dembele goal in capitals. That must mean James has flown up the leaderboard as well.
Leon scored.
Again. Leon scored again. 2-2.
No.
Naby Fekir with his 6. Oh, it's not.
Who?
I don't know.
Bit dubious.
Oh, dubious. Dubious. But that's okay because we're flying at the moment.
Tony, right, where?
Brady, you're fourth.
Hey?
Call on the Cubs lost his title.
Get off there, Call on the Cob!
See you later, Cobby.
He peaked too early, I knew he was.
Eat it. If you want to get involved in all of the fun, again, DraftKings link in the description below. Go and check it out. Marcus Rashford, left-hand side.
And ball!
Go on, Matic edge of the box.
Luke Shaw!
Oh, Pogba!
Ref! He's got to go! Would that have been a Luke Shaw?
Have you got your glasses on today?
Chip
Down to the box.
Oh.
Some tempo from United in attack for once this season.
He can't give a free kick there. He was on the floor and he tried to head it. How is he? He's given a low hanging head.
One rule for them, 10 rules for us.
I tell you what, it's a bit of Valencia bias, and I didn't want to say that.
Yeah, you didn't want to say that, but it's it happens to the best of us.
What? It's not even touched his head.
Pogba, ball inside it was. I have to get a replay of that. I need a bit closer. It kind of looks like Pogba's gone down easy, but we'll have another replay of that.
What's he giving here? Look.
He's on the floor! That's not a foul. That's a corner, Man United.
It's on the floor. I am.
Oh!
What?
Roma. It could be the Justin Kluivert goal that you wanted. It is!
What's going on?
It is all
Get on!
in the DraftKings arena.
I'm a top now.
You're top? Oh, you're fourth still. I've dropped down to eighth.
Where's my lineup? Justin Kluivert points come in.
They have, yeah, they have.
Have they?
He's got 17 points now. You may have taken over the Cob. You've taken over the Cob!
Stick it!
Yes!
Like a call on the Cob, they don't mature, they only get worse with time.
Excellent stuff there. Crazy Golf now, the new leader, 104 points. Braziers involved. Oh, I'm pretty far behind now.
Why?
Yeah, I've dropped down. You know, you're a good 11 points ahead, which is big in DraftKings, but this is the fun. This game may be absolute rubbish, but we're having a great time.
If Luke Shaw scores, we're all going down DJ Locks.
We're going down the disco ball arena later on.
There he goes! One more! Ooh.
Challenge comes in there by Ezekiel Garay on the challenge.
Oh, crumbs.
He's always a player that's been linked with Premier League moves, but
is he getting on a bit now?
He's now, but there's a window where he's like, I don't want to play in England. I don't like English culture.
I know we spoke about Footy Man quite a lot, but he was one that was always floating around, wasn't he?
Always great. I need that man, Lewandowski, to do some bits. He's got to join the Do Bits Club.
Yeah.
So we've got substitutions in the Roma game. Big news for DraftKings. So Under's come off, Kolar's come off, and Pellegrini's come off. So that means Zeko is going to be on to the end, and of course Kluivert's going to be on to the end.
Come on, Dave.
Benfica, I just want to see Rafa get subbed off. I swear he's got to go soon.
Well, I'm all over the place here. I'm just trying to work out.
You can win.
Yeah, contest.
The game console. I'm going to try and cover up the United score, but have the other scores open. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy. CSK Moscow 1, Real Madrid 0. That is going to be one of the biggest results. The shocks of the tournament so far. Kondogbia on the ball in the final third. Lays it off to Parejo. No United player near to provide any real pressure. Pogba trotting up to him. And United just sitting back in the final third, allowing the away team to distribute the ball around. Little ball into Rodrigo. They're still around the back door.
I'm just comparing myself to number one in the league.
Oh, yeah.
And he had Dubious who scored, and he had Under.
Under's gone off.
Nice.
Villa 3-3.
Villa 3-3. Woo! There's a goal in the Stoke game as well. All the goals going in. Gary is getting his goals. Sanchez, right hand side, looks for the cross into the box. A little bit of an interesting ball. Recycle play. Valencia, potential counter-attacking opportunity. Kondogbia.
Well, that's been a good 0-0 actually, I think.
Yeah, there's been some okay. There's just been no quality in the final third from either side. Poor decision making. Like we just saw Rodrigo pick up the ball in between the lines, look for around the corner. It was a nice idea. Batshuayi on a bit of a different wavelength.
I think if they absolutely went for it, this is Valencia's for the taking.
100%. I think United are so static in their own defensive third. We have
Coquelin. He's looked decent,
into the penalty area. Low cross, Matic again. Matic has probably been United's best player. Seems just to be in the right position at the right time to deal with United.
Yeah, he's done that defensive duties very well, hasn't he?
Want to see Juan Mata?
Yeah.
Want to see French? Want to see some substitutions?
Oh my God, Pogba's just been. I think Pogba just broke his ankles.
Oh, big chance for Valencia there. Ball into the box. Batshuayi firing over the bar. Now 3 yards. Pogba is okay.
Did you see him there?
Ankles in. I didn't see. What was it? A challenge came.
No, he just got absolutely sat down.
Oh dear.
You know, one of them.
I think he has got dodgy ankle ligaments.
Has he?
That could be a little bit of a worry. Good play from Rodrigo though. Lovely little touchdown.
Coquelin. Oh, sorry, Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm on the Coquelin bandwagon.
You're on the hype train. No goal still in the United versus Valencia game. It's been a classic.
I'll tell you what has been classic though, this Draftkings thing.
Yeah, I'll tell you what it has. Link in the description below. Go and check it out. Gamble responsibly, all the good stuff. I kind of want to...
Has there been any more goals?
No goals, unfortunately. Rafa's having a stinker. Bad call bringing Rafa in. It was a gamble that I took. But the player I spent most of my points on, most of my dollars on, was Lewandowski.
And he's not done anything.
Stinking.
Hey, they're playing Ajax.
Yeah.
Nice to see Ajax. We mentioned them earlier, so...
Nice to see him back. Frankie de Jong.
Because like you said, that like they've always gone with that youth, but this year like Daily Blind, Dusan Tadic
They've got a really good blend actually. They've got like Donny van der Beek, young talented midfielder, Frankie de Jong. They've got De Ligt at the back. They've got like when you like have a 2 young team and you have a 2 old team.
Yeah.
You want that blend. I think Ajax have got that this season, but they did get smashed by PSG. They lost PSV. They lost to PSV 3-0.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Recently in their Eredivisie. Sanchez battling corner to Valencia.
What's happened here?
Goal kick. A reversal corner. We are around 80 minutes in all the other games. United obviously kicked off a little bit late.
Sorry, Dave, I'm all over the place. I need to calm down. I'm down to 5th now.
Oh, what's happened? What's happened?
I need some one final bit of spice.
Yeah, I didn't.
Corn on the cob's overtaken me.
Has he?
Peaked too soon.
Peaked too soon. You did.
Who's he got there?
Tarrant Peasy. Subbed off though. He's got a lot of players that have gone off.
Bloody Grimaldi doing me head in.
One player you'll never forget.
Not after tonight.
Next time you've got to pick him. Your next DraftKings team, you've got to go and pick him.
So when do United start to roll the substitutions out?
You'd hope now.
Yeah.
I would have done some substitution before. I think there's something that's lacking from Man United. Again, just too slow on the ball. There's a goal in the Benfica game. Is it Rafa? 74 minutes. We've just got the goal emoji at the moment. The crowd.
This could be big for you.
This could be big. Rafa could have won the game.
Well, at least we know it's not bloody Grimaldi.
Scores again. Oh, we have Antonio Valencia. Awful pass intercepted by the left back for Gaia. Pogba inside. Man United in the final third. So slow tempo. Going backwards once again. At centre back from an advanced position. Chris Smalling of MUFC. Driving forward, pays a backwards pass, pays it to Semedo scores. No points for Rafa, and an absolutely woeful. See how United's attack just developed there. Wide on the right hand side, in their final third, they play back, they play to the centre back, and then they hit a long ball.
Stupid. Nice from Luke Shaw though. Nice from Luke Shaw.
Rashford running down the left wing over a man. Kondogbia gets beat, cuts back on himself. Cross into the box, decent ball, great defending there, and Fellaini recovers. Really lacking spark today. What do you guys think? Into the comments. We're going to dive into the comments right now. We are 8 away from 80k, but we do have some spam in the comments. Apologies for that, guys. There's some Annie O'Brien saying some stuff about Mane and Mo Salah. Let's get on the top of this, guys. Let's remove that spam. Bobby Firmino. Madrid are still struggling. Lewis, tell us how they're playing. What's going down?
That's crazy. That's surely the shock of the night.
Got to be the shock of the night. That not good enough for them. Love the collab with the La Liga Lowdown. That comes in from Matthew Jarvis. Yeah, it was really fun to chat with David Greedo. It's a great channel. Go and check him out on YouTube. We are banning this guy. Sorry, Blast. Blame Cameron. Hashtag blame Cameron. Hashtag it. Just hashtag it, guys. Do it. Do what you want, Cameron.
$125 big fat dollars here.
Yeah, oh, that's nice. What are you going to spend your 25 big fat dollars on? Something responsible, I bet.
Something, yes. Probably
Subway.
Sandwich filling.
Oh, I'll tell you what, you can make me sandwich. Lukaku, right hand side of the box. Shot comes in.
Yo! Neto.
That's what you want with Big Rom. You want to get him the ball. You want to try and get him to do stuff in those channels, not wide.
Get him on that left.
Good direct play from Pogba though. Lovely clipped ball into the channel. Lukaku gets on it, right hand side of the box, cuts in and shoots. Deflected. So United corner, working it out. Awful ball in from Pogba. Awful crumbs. Marouane Fellaini on the right wing.
Why is he not in the box? That's his bread and butter.
Lovely pass inside. Sanchez, shot comes in, blocked.
He absolutely snatched at that.
Absolutely snatched it. Snatched a mundo. Oh, Valencia were nearly in there. The counter-attack was on. Guedes with a poor first touch, but he was behind the United backline. Oh, This is so stressful. Max saying damn Guedes is frustrating. Yeah, very frustrating at the moment. It seems to be that form type. CSKA Moscow just sitting in their own box with Benzema and Mariano in the middle. Sancho, Sabalos crossing instead of going themselves. Interesting from Lucas Mendoza. Needs to be improved, that does, from there. Yes, sir, it's exactly that.
Fellaini! Sanchez! Oh! There's just no confidence, no quality, and I don't know what's next from him.
Maybe a holiday. Mid-season break.
Oh, you take that, you take an international, and then he goes to Chile. Maybe he likes his time in Chile.
No, he's always enjoyed his time in Chile. Bit too much, I've heard. The Chileans.
Oh, right.
Vidal loves a party.
Does it?
Put it that way.
Let's get out there.
I'd love to. I'd definitely love to be, on a party with him.
Dave, here we go. Is Rodrigo coming off?
Kevin Gameiro coming on with Jimmy Conrad, FIFA legend.
Oh, mate, it was FIFA.
Oh, Batshuayi, you're okay?
That's a strange.
It's an interesting one.
Kevin Gameiro, FIFA Ultimate Team, when he was at Lyon.
Oh yeah.
Absolute pace merchant he used to be.
Absolute fire. If we win, lose, then if we lose or draw, Mourinho out, Carrick in. Interesting thoughts there.
Carrick in.
I think Carrick and McKenna as a duality.
Is McKenna the young guy?
McKenna's the young guy, yeah.
He's like 32.
Yeah, exactly. Lucas Mendoza. Watch Gameiro score a hat-trick. That comes in from Matthew Jarvis. Shout out to Matthew Jarvis. Again, guys, in the comments, we're all friends here. Statman Dave YouTube channel is about being friends.
Yeah.
It's about playing Draftkings and being friends.
Yeah.
What we like to do. Sure. Making a forward run. Cameron Waters still wearing a hat in the office if anyone wants an update on that. Pogba doing a few step overs. Whips the ball back here. Chris Smalling to Pogba in a deep position. Lukaku dropping to attack in midfield because there's no one there. Pogba with an atrocious pass. But wins the 50-50. This is just so slow in the final third. So slow. Rashford, wide left. Cross comes in, blocked. Another corner for Manchester United. I don't even want to look at these chance creation stats.
No.
I'll probably throw up in my mouth a bit.
Well, I'd like to see Sanchez's stats.
Yeah, we'll have a look. We'll take a look. No more goals.
Oh! Yeah! What? Who was that on it? It was Pogba with the outside
Big
of the
Rom,
boot.
yeah, good ball into the box. Big Rom looking to having 2 bites of the cherry. The second one saved by Neto. I love Neto because it's like he's a goalkeeper. He's a Neto. It's like Kepa is like a keeper.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, there's a goalkeeper called Golin in Italy as well. But yeah, let's get to the Man United stats and let's have a lovely look how well they're creating chances. Is it
just waiting for
full time?
6 minutes of injury time we're in.
6 minutes. Jesus. So United have been better in the second half, to be fair, in terms of chance creation. Pogba, 3 chances so far. That ball into the channel for Lukaku, the highlight. Lukaku cutting in, shot just past the far post. Sanchez as well has been pretty direct from the right-hand side. A lot of crosses going in, which I'm reasonably happy with. Winning another corner from Man United. United right-hand side, come on. Got to be a good delivery here. Fellaini, Lukaku, Smalling.
97 minutes to play.
Loads of big lads in there. Again, United's fullbacks had the most touches in the final third in terms of passes. Probably not what you want, but we have a chance for Man United. Headed out by Kondogbia, another woeful cross. When do they practice their crossing? That's what I want to know. If we're going to play like Big Sam's team.
Oh, what a knock that is.
Ball out Bay to Sanchez. Sanchez, ball into the box. It's a long one. It's a high one.
Christ.
And it looks like it's gone out for a throw.
I mean, that is just the epitome of Sanchez's first.
Yep.
Still playing in the Brentford-Birmingham game. Work that one up.
But I think that, if you look at United and the stats, the big thing that you jumps out as why they're so poor is the lack of through balls. Like you're looking at Rashford, the left winger.
Is that what would Lingard bring that?
He'd bring a little bit more movement and a good play from 10. Substitution for Manchester United. Alexis Sanchez coming off. Again, you want more.
We don't want him to boot from one flank to the other for a throw-in.
Yeah, you want more. Again, 2 shots on goal, both from both shots blocked. Maybe not being as clean. Is it finished?
Yeah, sorry, mate.
No, that's good.
We're fine. We're good.
Finished. You good?
Take a point from there.
Drawing
down to 5th in the league though, so all my attention's to go to the Draftkings league.
Yeah, and that's where you want to play. Again, 2 chances created an open play from Sanchez, not too well. Anthony Martial being brought on from Alexis Sanchez has been put to the left wing, and Rashford to the right, which could be very interesting. Yeah, I like that. I think with Sanchez as well, I don't think he attempted a dribble in the second half. Confidence is short. Get him through the middle. As a striker, you've got to try that, I think. with Lukaku, behind Lukaku.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Just
he can't be effective out there at the moment.
Somewhere, yeah, it just seems.
Get him on pens.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Get him on pens. Why not? Like, give him a confidence boost.
I tell you what, them penalties that Pogba do. I'm not a United fan, but the anxiety I go through when he's doing those little like.
It's so stressful, isn't it? It's one of those things where you just want him to smash it.
Yeah. To be fair, well, he did miss one actually. Though,
yeah, he did. I think it was he's got 3 out of 4 this season. Martial left hand side. Can he deliver for Manchester United? Little pass to Pogba. Pogba over the ball. That's the frustrating thing about Anthony Martial. Does a stupid little pass where he jumps over the ball and plays Pogba into a position where he's got 3 men around him. Why bother? 80. It's not even 80 minutes. That's like 88 minutes gone. 77 minutes gone. No goals in the Draftkings league though.
Retrospectively, we would like a clean sheet boosted up at the end.
So for a win, 5 points.
Right.
Clean sheet, 5 points.
Right.
On Draftkings, that is.
And is that defenders, goalkeepers?
Just goalkeepers, I think, getting those extra bonus points. I think you get some for the clean sheet for a defender, but I think it's only 3 points.
If Pilsen score. God.
You'll flip the table over, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I won't be responsible for my actions. Coquelin coming off, have a fantastic.
He's had a good game actually. Should we have a little look at his stats again? Been a decent performer for Valencia. This is Sanchez's stats. Of course, we want to get off those. We can click it, and he's done a decent job on the right hand side. Again, it was interesting to see him out there. Usually, Carlos Sola plays out there, short on the ball. Not too expansive as what you'd expect, but he did some okay stuff. Dribbling into the final third, recovering balls. Again, that's what you expect from Coquelin. It's kind of like Valencia, attack down there, left-hand side, defend down the right, and the 3 interceptions again. Doing some good defensive work on that right wing. So a decent performance. Premier League fans will look at him again and think, he's done all right.
Yeah, definitely.
Done all right. He's bloody done all right. Bloody done all right.
He'll be at Everton in 2 years' time.
With James McCarthy in central midfield.
Yeah, just doing bits. Where are we at now? How long have we got left? Because this one kicked off a little late, didn't it?
It did, yeah. 12 minutes left. Chance in the box for Valencia. Cut back.
What are you doing? Is that Guedes?
Great defending. Loki Shaw. I think it may have been Kevin Gameiro, actually.
Silly.
Come on, Lewandowski. What are you doing?
So Rodrigo's still on.
Rodrigo is still on. Lewandowski still got to score some goals. Right hand side, cross comes in from Valencia. Headed out by Valencia. That's Antonio. Touchdown from Rashford. Where's he going to go? There's no options. United are so static, it is ridiculous.
Oh, that is a terrible pass.
There's just nothing. There's nothing. Fellaini doesn't give anything in that ball playing perspective there. He's static. What do you want him to do? Clear the ball to his chest? Maybe that should be the bloody option.
Little standoff between these two. Marcus, oh no, you don't need that on the wind up to Rashford again.
I'll tell you what,
do not want to see him dropping the net.
A lovely cutback from Guedes, to be fair. Touch from Valencia, and then Luke Shaw just getting there in time, clearing with the outside of his left boot.
Some Luke Shaw points for me there.
It's got to be clearance, 20 points.
Imagine that.
You'd be losing yourself. Rashford kicking off with number 14 from Valencia. 10th position. I've dropped down.
I'm the 5th.
Still in there, Brazier.
Is there any more goals in the...
No more goals in any games, unfortunately.
I need my keeper to do something nice.
Tony Soprano, now top of the league with 114 points. He is having a worldini of a game. Living the absolute dream. Edin Dzeko, Tadic.
Who's he got as keeper? Oh, he's got Olsen as keeper as well. Tony Soprano.
Uh-oh. Doing your research now, getting involved.
Yeah, everyone's got Olsen.
United, Chris Smalling, halfway line, square pass. We've seen that before. In the last few seasons. Luke Shaw wins the ball back. Here we have Pogba in the central midfield area, carrying the ball. He's got to play it. Got to play that wide, surely Pogba. Little 1-2 of Lukaku, lose the ball.
He's given it. He's given the free kick. You're right. Keep it.
Oh, there's a goal in the Roma game!
Come on, Kluivert. Come on. Broken down.
There we go.
On the counter-attack, Kluivert. Who's not got Dzeko? Oh, they've all the big lads at the top have got Dzeko.
Oh, that's a shame. You had to have him in. Yeah, Edin Dzeko with his 3rd goal, his hat-trick of the evening.
I've gone down to 8th. Who's got the assist there?
It's still undecided yet. Manchester United. Big chance, a free kick. There's been no real clear-cut chances for Manchester United in this game. For Pogba, Sanchez will be over this. Oh, Sanchez not over this free kick because he's no longer on the pitch. It's just Paul Pogba over the free kick.
Oh, it's finished.
Slightly to the right hand side.
It's finished in Roma, I think.
Has it? Finished in Roma.
A few people are getting the clean sheet.
Lukaku has dropped back. Steps himself up. Ben, not happy about this. Lukaku shot comes in, hits the wall.
Why on earth?
Second phase.
Yes.
Whipped it in. Defended.
I mean, would you take a draw? Don't
No.
touch that. Why are you? I could see he was offside from there. Why is he doing that?
In the Champions League, what you need to do is you basically need to win all your home games.
Sorry, Devon, back up to third.
You're third. Come on, the Brazier. Come on, Brazier. Come on, Brazier.
2 point. I'm very close.
Oh my God, you are so close.
What would we need?
3 points away.
Need a Luke Shaw hat trick.
A Luke Shaw hat trick. No, we get Luke Shaw bonus points for the clean sheet as well. You'll get some points. Raising man's stress levels.
Clive
and they bring on Cheryshev.
Or Rodrigo. Cheryshev
on.
You'll lose your clean sheet if Rodrigo scores.
What's better, Rodrigo scores?
I think Rodrigo scoring is better. Valencia, ball into the box from around side.
Rodrigo!
Ooh, keeps it into play. And Valencia win a corner.
Off Valencia.
Has this been the worst United game you've ever seen, guys? Get into the comments. It's definitely up there. They've been atrocious on the ball.
2 away.
Two subs away. Oh, 2 subs away.
Get on it now.
2 subs away from 80k. But what we really care about is Draftkings. That's what we want Brazier to win. 1 sub away now. 7-9, 9-9. You can see it on the laptop.
Come on.
It's on the laptop, guys. It's close. It's close. You know, we're close to that goal. Yeah. Might have that. Ball comes into the box.
Kondogbia. Oh, Fellaini! You're right. Still got 10 minutes.
Oh, it's so stressful. I've got 10 minutes of this game left, so I could still have some goals. So Zeko's finally finished there, so it's finished in Rome. It's there! 80k, yeah, give ourselves a round of applause.
Yes, Dave!
Give yourselves a round of applause, guys. Good shit.
Big 10.
Good work, team. Top 10.
You've seen it.
Someone's unsubscribed.
Get the screenshot in. Who's on the screenshot?
Someone's mugging all your...
You're back again! We're never going to... Oh, no.
Cameron, we have a technical issue with the monitor now, but yeah, it'll be fine. Ball inside. Again, Anthony Martial.
I've gone down to 4.
Oh, God damn it, Brazier.
What have you done?
What's happened?
He's so good.
We're alright. We're okay. We're okay, Cameron.
Sort this out.
Was everything froze?
No, it's just got the big screen. We got your monitor.
Okay, we're still live.
Oh, that's fine.
Don't worry about it then, lads. You just slowly sort that stuff out.
This is what happens when you hit 80k.
Nah, you go off. Absolutely off. Nemanja Matic into the final third. No real...
Tony Cruz could do some damage.
Really? Tony Cruz still in?
Where's Luke Shaw?
He's very deep. There you go, Brazier. That's what you want. Sure.
Nice.
Ball to Anthony Martial. Martial, little touches with the right foot, goes on the outside.
Oh!
Oh! Yellow card there, coming in. Oh, Pincini. Oh, Anyway, we're not supporting me anymore. We're supporting Brazier to the title. I'm in 10th, and that's going to take me a little bit further down.
Real Madrid still losing. This is one of the stories of the night as well.
Yeah, that is incredible. We are back down to less than 80 subs. People are having a good laugh about this. Real Madrid, 90 minutes plus 4, but the big one now, Marcus Rashford to deliver. Left-hand side, a good little run there from Anthony Martial. I reckon he's going to go for goal. I've seen it before, going for goal.
On that back post.
Maybe the dream. Marouane Fellaini winner in the Champions League.
Just needs to almost glance that Buffon on his head.
Ezekiel Garay, a little bit of shoves.
Oh, bar! That was some serious whippage there. Looked like it was miles over.
I know, did it? No.
Still playing in Madrid, 95 minutes.
Oh, decent effort that.
Look at the technique on that. Proper little. That's an F2 style knuckle ball.
A knuckle ball. Apparently, Marcus Rashford's one of those players that stays behind after training. That's why he should be playing week in, week out, because he gives a monkeys.
And he loves the shirt.
You know one player that doesn't give a monkeys?
Who's that?
Flaming Lewandowski.
What's he done?
There's a 4 points.
Nothing.
4 points. You know, compared to Edin Dzeko, who's had. Oh my God! He's had 8 shots, 7 on target, 3 goals.
That is big. He's paid for the. He's paid the money. Paid the big bills.
He pays the big bucks in Rome. Reports coming out from Rome this week saying how he enjoys the Italian game.
Does he?
He's learnt more in the Italian game tactically than in his entire career. He was
like that.
recently. Nice.
Never stop learning.
Has been booked as well. So if you've got Lukaku in your team, apologies. He'll be dropping down the leaderboard. Again, I'm going to have to put somebody in timeout, unfortunately. You know, if you're saying things like that in the chat, no thank you.
You've got better things to be doing, meantime.
You know, I just put you in the timeout. We want to talk positivity. You get the timeout, you get it done. Yeah, put in time out. Marcus Rashford, right hand side, checks. Static.
I can't believe there's 5 minutes left. It feels like there's been 90.
Yeah, it feels like we've been through this before. You know what I mean? Ball into the box. Headed clear. Fellaini backstick. Oh, is that corner? Corner ball, Manchester United.
It's set up for Fellaini, isn't it?
Come on, guys. Again, we don't really want, we want love in the comments. Allardyce on. Akinfeev sent off.
Well, what's that mean? Does that mean a penalty?
That could mean something. That could mean some goals. That could mean... No, it's not going to be Toni Kroos, though, is it?
Yeah.
It could mean that the
Could it be Toni Kroos?
It was second bookable offence. Something's happened. Lewis.
Is that a Buffon, get booked, then give it the old chat back after?
Mendoza, get into the comments. If you could describe to me so I can read out to the guys, that would be fantastic.
They're still playing, so something has gone on. Luke Shaw in the corner. What we like to see.
Come on, this is what I want to see. Some bonus Luke Shaw points. Do I even have? I don't have Luke Shaw.
Fellaini.
We want you to win.
Oh, crumbs!
But that's a completed cross. That's points. That's points.
Get him up! Get me up there!
Maybe we'll just go into we'll go into Draftkings mode at the end of the game.
Sorry, mate.
It'll be thrilling at the end of it. No, I think we'll actually load it up. That's an extra 3 points you've just got yourself there. How close?
Contests.
So they're on 1-2-6.
Right, I'm on 1-2-3.
You're 3 points away. A Luke Shaw assist would be big, unbelievable. Think it's time wasting. Could be.
Sounds like time. Yes, I don't think there's a penalty being given.
It's quite interesting that you get booked for twice, or maybe it was
gobbing off.
Gobbed off. Pogba.
Knock it
into the
left.
Final third, left to Anthony Martial. What can he do? Little touches to the right, or as he always does, ball into the box.
Oh, that is tasty.
Again, Valencia defend the ball, look to counter attack. There's an opportunity here for a break. Valencia, left hand side.
Which number's Rodrigo?
19. Kevin Gameiro into the left hand side. There's an overlap. Decent defence. Nemanja Matic has been United's best player.
Yeah,
defensively, he's just been doing the things he needs to do. Bit of a poor clearance there, though. Commentators curse. Jesus. This is flaming woeful. Apparently shouting at the referee, game near enough over, no penalty. Interesting. All the good stuff coming in there. Garay and Gabriel have been very solid. I agree today. They've been decent. Defended the crosses United have put in well. But it could be over. It could be. It's still going. 9 minutes of added time in Moscow.
Come on.
Famous Moscow win here. I imagine they're going to have to bring on another goalkeeper as well. Rafa still has a chance to score me some points. But will he do that? Stay tuned.
Yeah, maybe Nacho up from the back. Toni Kroos to do something for me.
Benfica have finished. So Benfica have finished, and in fact Rafa was brought off on the 84th minute, so that was a waste of time, but we're still CSKA Moscow versus Real Madrid.
Oh, come on.
Still alive.
I think the best outcome for me is a Luke Shaw winner.
Have you got any... You've got no... Or Rodrigo?
Let's finish in Real Madrid. Rodrigo or Luke Shaw now. I wonder if that changes that must change the league a little bit. No, still in fourth, Dave.
Still in fourth. Still 3 points. You don't want a yellow card for Luke Shaw. That's the thing you don't want. Refereeing's been pretty inconsistent today. It's been like hot and cold. That is full time in the Real Madrid game. So it is just on this for Brazier to take the victory. That would be scenes.
What we're seeing is a Crazy Golf coming to the top of the league. Crazy Golf's team is all done.
Is it?
Yeah.
So you could go over Crazy Golf.
Tony Soprano's team.
Let's bring up the team. Let's bring it up.
He's got Sanchez. He's off, so his team is done.
So it is literally just Luke Shaw. So we need some good Luke Shaw activities.
Third place team. He's got Valencia.
You might do this, you know.
You don't know.
I don't know because it will sneak out. It might sneak.
I've gone down to fifth now. Oh, don't know what's going on.
This is stress. Call on the Cobb has just taken over. Back off, Corny.
We've had a great duel today, me and Corny.
A great duel with Corn on the Cob. Valencia, long clearance out to Lukaku again, running the channels I think he's done all game. Just lacking a little bit of end product for Lukaku again. Garay defending the channel very well there. Good defender, he's always been decent. People have already left Old Trafford on their way home.
Corn on the Cob done in the Draftkings League. So it's between me and M. Pender, who's got Valencia, and I've got Rodrigo and Luke Shaw.
So you really need Luke Shaw to do something. Luke Shaw, go
Bob on, lad, Bob on! Make yourself a name like you did Leicester.
Oh, a little touch inside, decent defending from Parejo.
Oh no, he's out of position.
Oh, then you need a goal from Rodrigo could win you it.
Yeah. There's too many permutations.
I'm thinking it. Permutations galore. Guys, get into the comments. Where are you in the Draftkings League?
What's happened?
And Real Madrid have lost. The European champions have lost away to CSK Moscow.
Moscow will be bouncing.
Absolutely. Do you want to go?
Yeah, it's great.
We'll probably get there in 8 hours.
Well, if I win this Draftkings league.
Yeah, so we'll be there then, and then they'll probably still be going at it, right?
Yeah.
Partying and stuff.
Oh, yeah, they'll be going mad in the streets.
Luke Shaw, over a set piece.
I think this will be like a back post job and then header across.
But you could get an assist. If he completes the cross, you'll get 3 points. This is so tense. On a single set piece.
Come on. Bit of quality from Shaw. Bit of quality.
Oh, he got -1 point for 2 fouls conceded. That could cost you.
Who was that for?
That's for Shawry. He's completed the cross.
Oh! Fellaini! Oh, Croft, I was going in. It's a corner.
Corner for Man United.
He'd be on corner.
Luke Shaw could be taking this corner.
Will he get a bonus point for clean sheet?
I think he gets something. That's
Rashford. In-swinger from Rashford.
Ball into the box. Wait, ref! Oh, goal. How many times has Rashford put it in?
I think that'll be it.
Shaw is our man of the match again. Yeah, he's played very well. I think him on Nemanja Matic maybe.
Shaw for me.
Shaw.
If it gets me by bonus points.
Shaw. Oh, it's all over his face. Carlos Sola just giving Paul Pogba a little tickle on the face. Into 14th, not a bad way to start. James MUFC, decent stuff.
Well played, James.
Well played, buddy. Big header from Eric Bay, who came into the game, grown into it. Oh, poor touch from Rashford there. Luke Shaw could be committing a foul. Valencia on the break. Oh, Smalling, get in, clears it. That could be it. That could be game, set, match.
Referee looking at his watch. He's blown.
Is he gone?
He's blown, Dave.
Now we'll see.
Now what happens? What do I do? Gone down to 5th? Oh no, it was 5th. Should we lineups on here?
Oh, it could be over.
Surely he'll get some bonus. Luke Shaw, final 4.7. Will he not get any boosty bonus?
I was wrong. Oh,
no, I think it's 5th, Dave. I think it's finished. Is it all over?
Scenes in the office.
Sorry, guys.
Absolutely got it. Congratulations, though, to Big Tony Soprano. Give him a round of applause. He's the victory. You know, Tony, DM me on Twitter. Follow me and DM me, and then we'll get involved there. Alternatively, email me, statmanDave@studio68.co.uk. That may be the best way to go. Email me, and we can sort your little prize out. But great performance there for Will Brazier. 5th position, corner on the cob. We had a duel all game, corner on the cob. Yeah. Won it by 0.75. The Statman Dave came in 10th position with 100 points. And shout out to James finishing in a decent 14th. Good stuff all round. Ben Thornton as well, 17th position. Good stuff all over there. But anyway, guys, Man United 0, Valencia 0. That was pretty rubbish.
Oh yeah, but I think this is the perfect example of why Draftkings is perfect for a game like that.
Like we were still on the edge of
I don't feel like I've watched the 0-0 there. I feel like I've gone up and down. I feel like I've enjoyed myself even though it was 0-0.
Sorry for the comments. Some people are saying some pretty horrible stuff in the comments. They've been deleted and removed from the channel. You know, let's not do those types of things. I don't appreciate that in the comments, guys. We want to be friendly and we want to talk about football. Draftkings, a great product. Partner with it. We had a great time today.
Oh, mate.
We had a great time.
A perfect match-enhancing experience.
Exactly. Let's just talk about the game quickly before we call it a day and go and have a few lagers responsibly. Again, that's something that you've got to do in life. Man United drawing 0-0 with Valencia at home. That's not very good. Again, when you're in the Champions League, you want to win your home games with Juventus in the group as well.
Of course, yeah.
That's kind of the issue that United are fighting for. You know, that second position again. Valencia played them on match day 1. They had an extra man and they didn't win it, but it was a poor game all round, I think, from United. But Valencia attacked quite well in the first half, but there wasn't enough quality chances created. And when players have more passes than your central midfielder at home, something you don't want. Their 2 central midfielders, did play very well.
Just no creativity.
No creativity. Rodrigo was decent for Valencia, created some good chances for their forwards. Guedes had a good chance there. But United, it's just something that really was lacking. Again, Pogba created one pretty good chance. The rest are, long balls and that. The ball into the channels was good for Lukaku, but Lukaku had to do everything. And that's, again, the problem. The most passes that completed into the final third. Paul Pogba, you expect, central midfield, but then the 2 fullbacks. United keep doing that. Get to the final third, give it to your fullback. Get to the final third, give it to your fullback. And there needs to be a bit more from Manchester United. Or get to your fullback and, Marcus Rashford's crossing 11 times. Some of those were corners, but just not really good enough.
You're frustrated, Dave?
Yeah, it's just a bit frustrating watching United.
Who do you bring out and put in for your ultimate.
You want to see more of Fred, don't you? That's what you want to see more of Fred. You want to see him in central midfield. What he's done so far, he's been good. I'd like to see more of Pereira in a game like this as well.
Right.
When you want to get on the ball.
Would you want to see Sanchez down the middle as well?
Yeah, Sanchez down the middle, 100%.
I've gone up to third, Dave.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
Bloody good performance. Champions League position. I think Nemanja Matic played reasonably well in terms of recovering the ball. 12 ball recoveries all over the pitch. A lot in the penalty area, around the penalty area, which is good. But probably Luke Shaw, man of the match, would you say?
I think, and Matic there, but yeah, like you said, a few bad touches near the end. Rashford was the only one who looked direct. Luke Shaw didn't put a foot wrong, but
didn't really get there to that situation where he could make something
just a bit
happen into the final third. Yeah, didn't take anyone on, which is I think 16 out of his 17 in the final third. Found some good passes, but overall, United were absolutely rubbish with the ball at the feet. That's a big problem. I quite like Valencia. I think they did some good stuff in an attacking sense. Like, especially in that first half, they were using the left-hand side a lot. You can't really see it as much now, but if we play it, you can see a lot of action in that first half down the left-hand side.
Just needed a few more, especially from
Guedes. Needed a little bit more, better decision-making, guys. But anyway, that's probably going to wrap it up today. Again, thanks for joining us for the stream today. It's been fantastic. Brazier, good stuff as always, buddy.
Dave, thanks for having me.
It was exciting.
Yeah, it was
exciting. The end, even though we watched a 0-0 draw.
Exactly.
But guys, we are, we need some improvement, Man United. We'll do some analysis over the international break of how United can get better and what they need. But it was another disappointing game at home. Not really anything to talk about in terms of what they did well, because it was woeful in that final third. But I've been Statman Dave. It's been Will Brazier. Go and follow him on Instagram, on Twitter, @Will Brazier. That has been that. See you guys later.